Hello. Coming in. Mics are on. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Big D in the house as usual for some Sunday afternoon finals action. Emma Troy will be on with me very soon. She's just grabbing a drink. Cracking final we got for you today, though, guys. Ron Kelly and Andy Barnett. Andy Barnett, current number one player in Australia. And Ron Kelly, we all know Ron's class. So my personal opinion is the number one player in WA right now. So Emma's got a coffee. Ron's just giving the table a brush. Those just joining us, we're playing the Kalgoorlie comp in Perth because our friends who normally run it, Jake and Megan, are overseas. Can you hear me all right, Emma, through your headphones?
Yep. Hang on.
Hold on, she's just getting herself sorted out. We're getting herself untangled a bit around here. Had it tied up to start with. Okay, maybe not.
Hello.
All right. I can't hear you, but you should be able to hear me through your headset. Is that right?
I can hear you just fine.
Good. All right, so Emma, welcome to the commentary.
Thank you very much.
So, for those who don't know Emma, she has been here all the weekend playing the comp, and she's from Bunbury. Obviously, she's not a true Australian like some of us, but she's invaded our country and loves it here, and so she's staying here with us today. It was actually good to see some Bunbury players here this weekend. We had, probably about 10 of you all up in the end, was it?
Yeah, quite a few.
It's really good to see Bunbury sort of reaching out to one of these comps now and sort of...
Yeah.
I think a few of you might have got the bug of coming up here to play some of these bigger comps, play some really quality players as we've got here today. So,
yeah,
I think
they're fantastic, eh?
Yeah,
It's a good opportunity.
I think we're for a pretty good afternoon of pool here with these two guys.
100%.
Barney being number one in Australia, and Ron was just absolute class. I sat and watched him play earlier when he beat me quite easily, to be honest, but I didn't play badly. I just didn't get to the table much. So, race to 10. I think we should see some pretty good pool.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, your first big comp in WA, what did you think of it? What did you get out of it?
Well, everyone's really friendly. That's one thing.
Yeah, we do love everyone.
Welcoming.
Yep.
And some really good pool had. A lot of lessons to learn.
Yep.
I think that's why I'm up here. Yeah.
Obviously, your next big event's probably Country Week coming up, isn't it? So, that's obviously here at headquarters as well. So it's good to get some time on our tables and,
certainly looking
spend some
forward
time.
to it.
All right, we're off with Barney with the winning in the lag and the break. So again, race to 10, ladies and gentlemen. There's no timer on this. We have had timers on the rest of our main event matches, but there's no timer on this. So race to 10. Ooh, take the glasses off so I can see a little bit. A little bit of a tester here to start with. So what colour would you be thinking here? What do you reckon?
Oh, Jeannie Mac.
What do you reckon? Let's
all right, let's have a look.
Let's have a look. What do you think's the best colour out of the two? So this is one of the things that you can learning about it. And
well, it's funny actually watching some of these players over the weekend. What I would think. Well, I was actually thinking red, so I'm happy with that. But I'd look at a one and go, oh, I really don't like the look of that one on the rail, or I don't like that, and they just go for them, and there's ways of knocking them out, and they've ways of working the table. It's just
it's not an easy layout, this one. Reds definitely are probably the better ball at the present stage.
Yeah, I don't particularly like that one down close to the black.
Yeah,
that one is stuck with the yellow.
You got the one tied up with the yellow, so quality players like that will be trying to break this out very early like that. So that's a great start from Barney, but unfortunately he's a little bit unlucky here and sort of tied another ball up around with two yellows. So and it's a start, but you'll see these players will regularly try and break out their Brad balls where they can.
Yeah.
Unless
they can really work the table, huh?
So this is going to be a little bit of a testing first frame just so you can get the advantage here at the moment, because nothing is great in either colour. But see, he's going to try and plant this up onto his ball up the top right-hand corner. So he's going to sort of combination shot here. So it's not too bad there, but a little bit of an opportunity here from Ron. He might just play safety,
Yeah.
But Ron's been playing a lot of this online stuff at the moment, so I think you might see actually just a little bit of a nice little shot here. Yeah, really clever shot. So something you don't, the general player doesn't see is how to, he developed the ball that was behind the red, which in this set of rules is really hard.
Yeah.
And opened up the table. He's actually got a pretty good chance now. Play of Ron's capability. Like I said, I didn't get to the table much when I played him earlier today. And so we could definitely see a fair bit of running the racks here. Well, he's come up a little bit short there. He's okay though. He's still got. He can play the plant here.
There,
yeah, he's okay. He wanted to be on that ball, obviously next to his reds, but.
I'd be interested to see. It's probably pretty straightforward for him to go up and down the table, but he's got the one to sort out up the top. Yeah. See, if this lands nicely and you get this ball that he's playing first to roll onto the yellow a little bit more, he then should have the right angle just to move. So he didn't quite have that angle, but. So he's a bit unlucky that's ended up on the rail, but he can use this cut into the middle to get into the... Yep. The only thing he doesn't want to do is end up dead straight on his ball up the top. So this is what often happens with the lower level players. Will play it just to drop it and think, anywhere up there's good, where technically he probably wants to come back off the cush, probably 4 to 6 inches from the top cush. Yeah.
And...
I feel like I'm on a coaching session here. This is great.
It's really beneficial.
Oh, there you go. Just like you said it.
Yep. Probably a little bit further than he wanted, but he's okay with that still. It's a tough shot now. It's a tough shot, but he's still got control over here a little bit with Barney having this red stuck to his yellow over here, where the red doesn't go, but the yellow does go. So. But then he's also tough to get on his... so this is a good change up here. As much as, sometimes he wants to force the out, he's just going to try and roll this down over the hole now. Just to cover those 2 balls that Barney's got down there. That's just drifted out a bit.
It's got a wee gap there, hey?
Yeah, he's got the gap there for the ball.
Sneak through there.
I don't think Barney would play these 2 just yet. I think he might go up the top. He's still going to want to move. He hasn't quite got the right angle here to go this ball first, although there's a couple of different options here. I feel like he'll go up the top first.
We need a crystal ball.
Yeah, look, everybody's got their own way of mapping it out. And so, for someone, as a lower level player, we're sort of, it's difficult. It's to learn this set of rules. In the old days, we would have just covered the ball over the pocket. But I think you'll push this ball over towards the other bottom pocket. He has not got lucky there, but he's sort of in control a bit here. He can tap up. He can do whatever he wants. He's sort of in control of the table a bit.
Do you reckon he might go for a cheeky little snooker here now?
He's looking at it. He's definitely looking at it. The only problem with it is, unless you can play the snooker, Ron's going to get out of the snooker.
I was going to say, I did. That's one thing I learned pretty rapidly this weekend. The safety's not very safe. Why and that's a little bit more of a attacking style safety. He's left him his ball on, but it's not easy.
He actually, Barney wants him to move that yellow ball.
Yeah.
Because that yellow ball's annoying, and he hasn't left him his other 2 yellows. So, I wouldn't be surprised if Ron still just goes across the table here to the ball in the middle, but depends. It's a bit hard to see the angle.
It's handy having the screen as well as the...
Yeah. So we've just got our man Sebastian at home, just getting everything organised for everybody. We actually have currently views. So we've got a few. We've got our little comments here.
Chats,
So
yeah.
all right. So our YouTube chat. So guys, all right. So Thurston Wheels has started us off with the first prediction of 10-6 to Ron. So yeah, if you're out there, put on what you think the score's going to be. Have you what's your prediction, Emma? Have you got a prediction for the score here?
Well, I don't, but we are actually cheering. Well, I kind of want to cheer for both, but we do have Barney in the Calcutta. So
yeah, I think you've actually got to be
twice.
both Calcuttas. Actually, I think so. Yeah, I could be handing some cash over.
I've got a vested interest in this.
Yeah, you have actually. So, and I'm guessing don't give the money to Dan is what you're telling me if he wins anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good shot from Barney, but. He's actually come out pretty all right.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ron hasn't got a lot on. There's not. I think at the moment Ron will probably just try and develop this ball down somewhere down the bottom end of the table.
Yeah, because those two reds down the bottom are still tied up, huh?
I think if you get just a straight snooker.
Got the fancy.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Emma's going to be a celebrity in Bunbury Pool nowadays because you know what? We asked all of Bunbury.
Oh, yeah.
And they were all, well, nearly all of Bunbury. Jaden Vrosnick, nah. Troy Forrester. We asked some of the boys. They're just weak.
Yeah, they were too shy.
I must admit, I used to beat up on Bunbury when I played them years ago. Actually, no. Unfortunately, one of my worst pool memories at Country Week is against Bunbury. So, it was not good.
Did you play Country Week as well?
Years ago I did play Country Week. Legend. Yeah, until about 2017.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Barney's played just nice little safety there. So, and Ron did get that ball down the bottom where he wants it. So he's now going to. Just swerve this a little bit and try and push it towards the so that's perfect for Ron.
Yeah.
So now,
that's a nice shot.
Now Barney's got to have a real think about what he wants to do here because Ron's sort of got that ball where he wants. If he can get the right angle on it, he can break his ball out. So that's what both these guys are thinking about now is how do we get these shit balls out basically? They're
taking their time, like they're not.
No.
There's no point in putting your balls away.
Yeah, and that is the common problem when you come up here and you play these players. You can't. Let's just pop the balls over the hole. But then your problem is you leave them more balls to hide behind and stuff like that. Especially in this set of rules, is definitely beneficial. This is a good little tactical battle to start with. I guarantee you we're not going to see as many tactical battles going through.
It's funny, yesterday I saw one of your elite players, and they took they did a double into a skill shot to pop the black. It was actually one of the Bunbury guys that he was playing against. He was playing against Martin Dunbar, and he thought he was safe as houses. It's covered, and he snookered him on the black.
Yep.
And I was like, wow.
Yep.
That's next level.
A couple of local ruffians around, Johnny Barclay and Kira McCrory. Welcome, peeps. A little bit scratchy from both of them on this first frame, but I just think they're sort of both a little bit undecided where they want to go right now, and the balls aren't lining up. So I know Ron went through yesterday losing one frame, I think, for the whole round robin yesterday. So Ron is in pretty good form. And that's a really good safety there for Barney. So, but as I said, Barney's still got a couple of dead balls, so he might be a couple of safeties before he's ready to actually have a proper go at it.
Is that Barkley who's usually on here on the sound?
Sorry?
Is that who's usually on the sound here? The voice? Is it Barkley?
Barkley is one of them. Yeah. Johnny Boy, he gets on every now and then. He's not a regular. Dave Hanna is our regular.
Who it is?
Our regular Dangerous Dave. He's our regular.
I tell you, that Tuesday night, that's a great watch.
Tune into the Super League guys on a Tuesday night. Yeah,
it's very good.
I'm a regular with Dave on Although with the price of petrol nowadays, it's getting harder to get here every Tuesday night. But maybe we'll start a GoFundMe page to cover my fuel bill to come in to have a chat.
You want to post a link there in the comments in case anyone needs a dig out with that one?
Yes, Ed, we the long race, it is a long race, race to 10, we had the opportunity due to timing and with the number of entrants to actually make the races longer, so I'm not sure Ron's very happy about that shot, to be honest. So this is probably Barney's first big chance here. You know, he's got a couple of options on which way he goes. So you guys in Bunbury be cranking up your team selection for Country Week, or you just sorted all your teams out? It's not far away.
It's just started to happen, yeah. So I think the names did come out. I'm actually very happy with how I went. I am a captain this year.
Ah, well done!
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Very excited. Well, I'm nominated as a captain. I don't know if that means.
Oh, look! If someone wants to do the job, normally they get the job. So that's the start. No.
Yeah. It was. It's good.
Yeah, I must admit.
Got a pretty magic team, so I'm
looking forward to it.
Really happy with it. Really happy with it. And we're gonna and they're good bunch.
Good bunch,
like
yeah.
Nice
Yep.
bunch.
Yeah. Good evening or afternoon to fearless leader Terry Green. Big shout out to Terry, as usual, does everything around here and involved with everything. So we do appreciate him. I got to say nice stuff when he's around. Yes, we have got a prize breakdown. It's on a sheet on there already. So the winner today gets $2,000, and the runner-up on this gets $1,000. So we end up with a prize pool of about $7,700 for this event, which is not bad considering the numbers we had. So. And for those that are listening, we actually have another event coming up which I'll be putting out this weekend, or out in the next couple of days for the Anzac event. We're going to have a bit of fun with that one. We're going to have a bit of a different style of event. We're going to have a double elimination races, but we're introducing a handicap system much like the Chinese 8 ball, where they allow a ball to come off the table or two balls to come off the table. So it's going to be a bit of fun. It's not. It's something we've never done before, so look out for that one. I hope to have the post up Monday or Tuesday for the nominations for the Anzac Open, we're going to call it. And it's got some fun connotations. It's going to be a lot of laughs about it. It's going to strike up a lot of conversation over the next 2 weeks, I'm sure.
Ooh.
And a great double there from Ron.
Good work.
So Ron gets the first frame on the go. And hopefully for our viewers at home that we don't have that scrappy little tactical battle very often today, but it is good to watch, and learn from. Big shout out to Marchie as well for help. Marchie's finishing up as tournament director after this tournament, and I'm taking over. As most of us know, Marchie and I sort of do it together anyway, but I'll be the man responsible, and Marchie will be just my assistant instead of the other way around, I suppose. But we've got some things in the works that we're looking at. So
time to pass the baton. He's playing up there on, what's he on table?
Marchie's playing, so Marchie's actually enjoying the day. He's in the semi-final of the Blancs comp, playing Wazza from down your way, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And then Bunbury on each table down there.
Yeah, and then on the table 9 we've also got Troy Forrester and Keenan Ziegler. So Bunbury and one of the 2 Kalgoorlie representatives that were here for the weekend. So it's Marchie fighting it out for the city, and the other guys fighting it out for the country, I suppose. So it's a pretty good effort by the country boys to get 3 of them into the semis of that comp. But
sure thing.
Keenan did not have a good day yesterday. Finished 9th in his group. He was an elite, but maybe not anymore. All right, Dan Ritchie on the...
It's nice to know that we can all have a bit of an off day.
Absolutely, yeah.
Today, though.
Yes.
Seen some of his games.
So you were hoping to look at a few different events over the next 12 months. We've got some ranking events coming up as well, so keep an eye out for those. We're sort of come up with some ideas, so any feedback or input, please let us know. So Ron at the table here with a very juicy looking yellows. The two balls up the top are not simple, but player of Ron's capability quite easily get on them. So this is your
composed player, hey?
Sorry?
Just watching him, he's very composed.
Yeah,
very composed.
Yeah,
player.
very composed. He's only come back. He was obviously he's one of the legends of WA from when I started playing, and he wasn't actually even playing at the time. Everyone was like Ron Kelly this and Ron Kelly that. He's now been back. I think must be about 3 years now.
Yep. Dave
approves of the commentary. Sorry, in the house watching, waiting on Essen to hammer the Bulldogs by 50 points. Dangerous Dave on the comments today. So anyone who's got some feedback for Dangerous Dave, now might be a time to just share what you think, good or bad. Because look, there's absolutely some good about Dangerous Dave, but I tell you what, sometimes he's just wrong.
I don't have a preference.
You don't have a preference?
No.
Oh, look, you're sitting on the fence a bit, Emma, by the sounds of it.
I know. It's shocker, isn't it?
Now, this is so. Are we going to see another? I think Ron's going to have to do another double here. I think, I never liked that guy, Luke Anglesey. That's his housemate. So, yeah, fair call, Luke. He talks a lot of dribble, I can tell you that much. That I do know. But so, Pete's pool seems to be a bit of a Dangerous Dave lover. He's given Dave some time off. The reason Dave's not here is because he didn't play well enough this weekend.
Oh no.
He didn't make the top 16, and then he rocked up this morning late for the non-qualifiers, and I think he lost it in the first round.
Yeah,
Oh, Johnny Boy's liking Emma on the nice little comment there.
I can't hear. I can't read. I've no glasses.
He says the Dangerous Dave stay at home. We have a much better Irish commentator now.
Yeah, all the accents. We're taking over.
And yes, it's a bit of fun for Dangerous Dave there in the comments today. All right, so
that was a lovely
little safety there from
it?
Barney, yeah. And look, and this is the difference with a player of Barney's capability and Ron's capability. Ron doesn't get out of the snooker and do something. Barney's going out. So unless Ron happens to get a really good leave, Barney's probably a 90% chance of going out here. So that's a great effort. Great effort. And you see he went that ball for the pot, but he's in trouble now because I'm going to back Barney to pot out here. So it's interesting, Emma, while you're watching these sort of things, and when you sort of think there's a lot of players that are not this capability. Don't look at what is their mapping, what are they doing, right? Which ball's their black ball is one thing that they're probably not looking at. It's like, which ball do I want to hit as my last ball to get on the black ball?
Yeah.
I think Barney's probably going to play for the second one from the left. Yeah, roughly there. So he's left himself on a couple of balls. So he's got a big pocket down here. Not that he wants to use the big pocket. He probably try and just run through for one of those across the middle.
Yep.
And I think the one down over the bottom hole will actually be his last ball.
Fair call.
Just top this through, I'd say. Land on the ball to the other middle pocket. Okay, he's come down for that one.
They seem to be travelling quite a bit. Hey, I wonder if the table's running fast.
Yeah,
like
table's
from
fast.
Earlier, they must have.
Yeah, once you whack the iron on them a couple of times throughout, definitely.
I've seen that the two of them have had shots that seem to be going a bit further than they were earlier.
Yep. Barney, very methodical, doesn't rush, which we all would do here. So it just seems easy. It looks easy, but
it comes with time.
Yeah, go and have a look at where you want. So you see, everybody has a different opinion on how they would go the out. That's pretty straightforward. It was probably the first shot was the hardest one. Playing with the top run through all the way down to that bottom ball, but makes position on the black very easy when you just got drop in. So
smooth.
Good out by Bunny, a good tactical shot there, won him that frame. So Ron was very, very close. Now, for our viewers at home, tomorrow we have another event on, a single-day event. It's called the Easter Egg Cup. So headquarters, 12 o'clock start tomorrow. It's $50 entry, so it's a little bit more money than normal on a weekend comp. It's a bit of a special one we have each year on the Easter Egg Cup. Double elimination, so anybody can enter from anywhere. So come down headquarters if you're free tomorrow. Enter the comp. It's a good event, bit of a different, races to 4 and in the winners half, and races to 3 in the losers half. So, all right, we got 1-1 there. The score's being updated. Mr. Thayer, welcome to the commentary, Mr. Thayer. Total Harvesting Proprietary Limited. Sounds like a sponsorship opportunity, that does. And please be advised that we actually are starting to think about some sponsorship and stuff. So if you do have a business out there that you want to, you might be interested in sponsoring an event or a team or something like that moving forward, please get in touch with probably with Marchie. Have a chat to him, because that's something we're going to be looking at moving forward. So trying to increase some of the prize pool, maybe, get some sponsors involved. So have you played any other events like this, Emma, or is this your first one? Maybe did you play the ladies' ones?
Actually, the past few weeks I've played a few. So I did the Albany one.
Oh yes, yep. You went down to the Dawn Wellman.
Sure did.
Yes.
It's such a beautiful venue down there.
Yeah, I obviously Albany was my where I was playing when I was in the country, so I knew Dawn very well. She's a lovely lady.
I came runner-up last year.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I know the Perth girls.
I got to meet her.
The Perth girls came down this year and sort of dominated it a little bit, but we're actually.
Lovely, though.
I'm going to be and see the federation has appointed a new ladies pool director, I suppose they call her, Helen Devonish or Helen. I think it's Devonish these days. Helen's going to be sort of, looking at the ladies' pool.
Brilliant! Oh wow! Did you see that?
That's a great shot from Ron, just to get the ball, develop that ball. And so,
perfect.
we definitely have some ideas brewing for the ladies' pool.
That's great news. Helen's very, very, very nice and extremely supportive and welcoming to everybody who comes travelling up, and she's always very encouraging.
No, so definitely, I'm going to be having some chats with Helen. We've got a. We're definitely trying to increase the number of events that ladies can go to, and it was good to see some people travel down to Albany for the Dawn Wellman event. And I think it's sort of just tweak the imagination of a few people, and for them to have for ladies to have what would be a decent sized event just for ladies, and maybe get you guys get a weekend away, because trust me, going away for a weekend of pool is a lot of fun.
It's brilliant, yeah. We did that Albany one, and then we had the Perth ladies. Yep. And then we went up to Geraldton.
Yep.
And so back in Perth again now today.
So you're starting to understand what the weekend away is about. Like, it's about pool, of course, but there's a whole lot there. So
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's about time Bunbury put on a show. Yes, well, that's definitely in the conversation at the moment about having an event in Bunbury. He's probably thinking of the ladies first, but I would, we used to go away to Mandurah when Miss Hughes was in Mandurah. I'm not sure if that's before your time or not, but and that used to be a great weekend. We used to even just going down to Mandurah was great fun. So having a Bunbury event might be something that if they're interested. I know you got 8 tables there at the venue now, or.
Oh, Jeannie Mac, you put me on the spot now. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so 8 tables is enough for an event because that's what Geraldton has. So I definitely think.
And there's actually capacity to put more in as well. Like it's there's enough room, and I know I think it was in the Country Cup. Was that the?
Yeah, the Country Cup is and that's more aimed at the guys really more than anything else, I think. And so
but we actually loaned our table in for it, so there was extra. So like there's I think they can always
bring in a couple of other tables, which Geraldton used to do as well. That's what we sort of great out by Ron. That's a really great shot. He's landed pretty good, I think. It looks like he should be able to pot this just watch the side he puts on this just to get the back to the black ball. Oh, no, he didn't quite have the angle, so he's checked that. Not sure he's come back far enough there. He's looking at the double angle here, so he sort of... He maybe rushed that a little bit, I think, in the end. It looks like he's lining up for the double here again. We've seen him drop it. I've seen him drop in a few doubles today, trust me, so...
wow. It's about to say made that look easy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Commentator's kiss. So I think we might see Barney do a bit of a...
wonder if everyone can hear us hold our breath.
I think you'll see him develop a shot here and play a little snooker here. So I think we all know this shot, Martin. I think this is a shot that most of us play, just develop all 3 balls. So. And that's the big killer with when you're at this level. You miss one shot, you don't get the out, and then the other player is so much the favourite now. So Ron's having a look at his angles, and you'll expect him to hit this, and Ron's hoping to sort of go to the bottom left-hand pocket as we look at it. So not only is he just trying to hit it, he's definitely trying to look at a pocket where it goes. That's a great effort by Ron. Played that at a good pace, but I think we're going to see another snooker here from Barney probably. Pens around the venue. We'll need them tomorrow, Terry. That's all rubbish, Terry. He's taken away my spider. I had babysitting duties earlier. I was playing with the 2 girls. The 2 girls were just sitting there. That came out so wrong.
No, not at all.
The kids were here. We had a couple of lovely young kids who are very polite and very nice. They were sitting there having a chat away with me.
They were very sweet. Oh, look at that. Nice and tidy. Up again.
Very tight snooker this time. So, how do you think you're getting out of the snooker? I don't think there's any. I think he actually. Do you know what?
I don't know.
I think it's out of it? He's going to play off 2 rails here, so I think he can hit just before the middle pocket. Come off the top pocket. It's actually not that terrible. That's depending on as long as he can get out here. This is the problem because he's tight.
It's hard to see.
So he's going to.
He's got the angle.
He's going to have to swerve this off this ball, I think. He's trying to hit just before the centre pocket. Yeah, I think he hit. It's because he had to put a little. I think the natural angle was there, but I think he had to put just a bit of swerve on it to get past the ball, and you can see it's just. He's actually ended up shorter. I thought he needed to be close to the middle pocket, then I reckon he would have been very close. So advantage to Barney again, but what actually happened with these balls down here, they sort of have not ended up very nicely, I suppose, for Barney. So.
No.
But Barney won't be looking at safety again here. He'll be looking at definitely trying to... Oh, maybe he is. This one's going to be just as bad as the last one, I think. Probably worse.
Wow.
Yeah. Really smart. Like, I've seen a lot of people would try and go out there. They go, I've got the snooker, I've got the ball in hand. Let's go for the out.
Yeah.
It's a smart shot by Barney.
Like a little magnet in there, huh?
Yeah.
Stuck to it.
He's going to try and sort of play this. Okay, through the gap maybe. Yeah, so he didn't look to be lining up the right angle when I was looking at it, but yeah, it looked like there was a gap there. All right, so again we're going to back Barney in. So you can see what he'll probably do here, basically just start down this end of the table, try and clear this end of the table, and then he'll just work his way up the table. They're all out in the open, so player of Barney's capability, you know. It'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure if Barney's playing Country Week this year or not. I know he's off to Darwin in June for an event, I think. And all right, so we've got a couple other little predictions of scores here. Oh, Lee Thayer's got 11-10 to Barney. Oh, going hill according to Lee. I haven't given mine. I'm backing Ron to win. I think 11-8 or 10-8. Sorry, 10-8. I think Ron just gets over the line. I think he's definitely playing better pool at the moment. Barney's definitely scraping better. Yeah. See here, even Barney's come up short. He might actually have to play one of the balls near the black. He'll just back himself to pot it. Like most of us would have been looking at that middle ball, I think, as our next ball.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I would have thought as well.
You know, but you're running your white ball into that, so I can see him just potting the one that's closest to the black, just with a nice little bottom screw, just screw back, and then and then sort of land. He can then land on the other two balls. The difference is Barney's 95% to pot it. You know, we may not be. He 95% to pot it. So, yes, he's played that nicely. Yes, Kieran McCrory. I'll keep our Darwin stories to ourselves sometimes, but we did have a nice trip up to Darwin. They do run a great event in Darwin.
Oh, good.
It's a great place. Yeah, lovely position there from Barney. I think we've got currently 83 viewers online, is that right? By the looks of it. I'm just going to put my phone on charge, otherwise it won't last long.
Oh no, 293.
That's views total. So I think current viewers is 83. So welcome to all those that have tuned in. So just a couple of good safeties from Barney have sort of given him the lead here at 2-1.
Makes it look so easy, huh?
Yeah, they do when they get going. Just a quick look. Give me a second, guys. So if you want to follow the scores, if you're not watching this, it is on Poolstat. Now, just looking at the non-qualifiers to see how our Bunbury players are going down the other end there. So, currently Keenan Sigler is 3-1 up on Troy Forrester from Bunbury. And Marchie is 4-0 up on Warren. So, Marchie's doing a bit of a number on Wazza. So, if it keeps going that way, you guys can all give him a hard time on the way home. Not holding up the country end of the bargain because we could have had an all-country final.
I'm sure he's battling hard.
So I have an interesting question to pose for our viewers because March and I were having a discussion on this earlier and we came to differing opinions. Should you get more prize money for winning your grade or the non-qualifiers comp?
So
So in this event, the non-qualifiers comp is worth a lot more to win than the grade comp is. Your grade comp is to win.
Okay.
All right. I feel like Geraldton is very similar from winning your grade comp to winning the non-qualifiers or the blogs comp. So I'll just see what's everyone else's opinion that's watching us. What should pay more? We've got a few questions, things for the viewers at home. Oh, big chance here for Ron. He's got to get down this. His tricky ball is the one that's down the bottom end of the table. The other three are all just naturals. It's just I could see him playing inside the yellow, but he's not. I'm not sure where he's going to.
Maybe he'll come down and then put it down into the bottom
I wonder
left
if he's just planning on moving the yellow ball down here.
Maybe it goes. It looks like he's actually looking at it.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, one option is to play the ball that's on the left-hand side of the table inside the yellow and open up that pocket, but that's not an easy. It's an easy enough shot for a player of bronze capabilities, but I won't be surprised if he just runs down here and tries to nudge the yellow out of the road, and then leave himself on one of those. Actually, both balls might go to the middle pocket as well, so I think he'll use the yellow to nudge and hold. Maybe this goes.
Well, he was looking at it.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to see from this angle, isn't it?
Yeah, it must. He's definitely lined up like it goes. Yeah, obviously if it goes, then I can understand why he's done that. Blanc should pay more. It's still an open graded comp of sorts. Evening, it flies in, says Rocky. Evening, Rocky. Yeah, that didn't fly in there, Rocky. Nice try. It was very tight. Or did he just miss it? So we've got the replay going on here. Yeah, he's definitely. Maybe it did go in, but I don't think it flew in there. And good evening to Rocky. He won the Perth Open, our last event, so against Dave Keller. So Rocky's first big win in a while, but definitely one of the class players of WA. So
congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, Rock. All right, so Barney's got some work to do here. There's no easy snooker. We'll have to fly and jump shots. So I think, Barney's going to send the white ball back, take the pocket back and send the white ball up top of the table. Oh, no. Oh, he's got lucky there. But even so, I see why he played that, but because if you left them, this goes off of the rail, inside yellow, in the pocket, and leaves Ron sitting on the black. But it's a tough shot. Oh, Ron's missed by that by a long way.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you think Barney's going to look for here?
Right, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, honestly, I'm like,
no, that's fine.
I'm looking at the ones on the rail here, and I'm like, what's he going to do with them? And then there's one on the top as well. So
you've definitely gone the right way about what you're thinking about first of all. Anyway,
yeah.
The ones on the rail are your problem balls.
Yeah.
You can see him playing this ball into the pocket and then screwing into those two and trying to develop both of them in the one shot.
Like he'll shoot the white up that way.
Oh. Okay, and then he's made a lie of it. So obviously he didn't have the right angle for it, maybe. So So what he's done here, again, I think he's definitely still trying to develop one of these balls. I think he'd like to. He'd like to play in.
With one of them.
No,
that one on the. No, here we go. Ooh.
Yeah. He was trying to play full into that ball. Then the rail ball is not as difficult a pot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he now has to come up the top.
Yeah.
Pot this.
Then what?
Well, then see if he can get the right angle, he can.
Come back
He's
down
going to try and cannon into him, but he's committed to trying to go for the out because there wasn't much on.
Yes.
The
traffic's now gone.
Yeah. There is a possible. He's not looking at a sneaker, and this is the class of player. I think I'd be playing the ball up the top and trying to sneak it behind that yellow.
Oh no!
Oh my God! So. He's left 2 balls sitting in the jaws somehow, very luckily, to be honest. Yeah. He's got a big let off there. Anywhere else on the table, Ron probably have a go at the double. But
I don't know if there's much angle he can get.
I think Ron might just sort of tap. I think he's going to line up the double. He's going to have a go. That's a great shot by Ron.
Wild white, huh?
Yeah, it's the old problem with the white. Cut back in the middle pocket, and this is dangerous too. So I think depending on his angle, he thinks he's alright by looks. He's just playing this natural ball. So he must have it wide enough that he's going to miss the bottom pocket.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's a good out by Ron. So you see the difference there. Barney
nerve-wracking.
Very nerve-wracking. Barney played a couple of average safeties.
Yep.
You see, he wasn't happy when he left the ball in the top jaw. As much as what Ron did wasn't great either on that first shot, he still didn't get the safety he was after. So quality player like Ron was able to punish him. So 2-all.
Great seeing some of the juniors in these comps. Little shout out.
Actually,
there to
AJ. Shout out to AJ this weekend. So everyone knows AJ. The boy just apparently left here last night at 7 o'clock or whatever. Went home on the way home. Guess where he was when he got home?
On the table.
Back on the pool table. So I guess if you're committed to improving, you've got to challenge the amount of time AJ spends on the table.
Yeah.
Although probably some of us don't have that much time in our life. But AJ had a cracking weekend. He made the top 8 in his group.
He did.
He won the C grade as well. Yeah.
So did he?
Yeah, he won the C grade this morning.
Oh, legend.
Beating Adrian Carston. And Rocky. Emma is speaking again. So yes, Rocky. Emma is from Bunbury. She's been in Australia. How long have you been in Australia, Emma?
14 years.
14 years.
Like that.
Still sounds like she came off the boat yesterday.
Yeah, God help.
The accent doesn't go away. So we had a great turnout from Bunbury. For those that have just joined us recently, about 10 of them. Maybe more. I don't know. It feels like there was more of yous. A lot of new people at the event this weekend that haven't seen before. So a couple other Perth people that we haven't seen before. So it's good to have some new faces. Yeah. And our events are going to strength to strength at the moment. So we had 100 at the Perth Open. This being Easter weekend was always a difficult one, but we got the 48 that was sort of basically what we would normally get for this event going to Kalgoorlie. So, Barney's got pretty good chance here. Actually, everything looks pretty open. He can take the ball up to the top. I think there's a bit of a gap there. He's looking at this longer one up the top. I think he'll just play inside his own ball up there and big hole. Just working. It's basically what he's doing out here is just working out what his mapping is going to be, which ball he wants to take in what order. And hello to Pam, Rocky's wife.
On the holidays, huh?
Yeah, they're on the holidays apparently
happy
in Bunker Bay Resort. So I think the man smiling in front of me is the one and only Marchie Harmy. I think he just got the win done. Yep, into the final of the Blancs comp. I think he should swap prize money with me, and I should get what he gets, and the other way around. But he doesn't agree with me, so and I don't think there's much chance of him giving up money to me anyway. So that's okay. He's done well today. Done a great job setting up on Poolstat and getting it all set up for us and making it smooth and easy. Go Marchie, we've got here. And so
That was Rocky. He's asking who
he's
it was.
got. We've still got Keenan and Troy battling it out on table 10. So if you're in Kalgoorlie or Bunbury and you want to watch your local, so I think Barney was actually trying for the safety there. It's a big first shot for Ron here, I think. Sort of. Not anything is majorly easy, but I think there'll be a bit of a shot to safety here. Who were in the semis? Lyndall. Hello, Lyndall. Oh, well, Lyndall, all the way in from over from Victoria. Nice to see you on board and watching. The semis were Neville Lovis, the evergreen man, up against Ron. That went to... Ron got... Is that right? Ron and Neville? And then... and then Barney and Ben Judge went to 7 all. And Barney got the win there. So Barney was 7-4 up on Judgy. Yep, so thank you for those comments. Yes, nice to have some new people on and a bit of a welcome to the Bunbury people. I think they've got the itch now, so I reckon we might get some more Bunbury people come up for some events moving forward.
That's great.
Great to get away for the weekend.
Yeah, great excuse to go away.
Yes, Lyndall. Neville is still at the venue probably 7 days a week. Practices more than everybody. Puts his time in with many people. He's doing a bit of coaching here and there as well. And great man. Yeah. The old from the Jurassic era, he told us earlier on when we talked about using a phone to input scores. He was still trying to use the old abacus, but all right, back to the frame. So Ron's had a go there.
Yeah.
Do we always get Irish people? Do we always get Irish people just so Kieran McCrory can understand what they're saying? That's a great comment.
Yeah, I was outsourced.
Oh, get out off Road 66. I love it. No, none of us care that much about Kieran, to be honest. We love him, but we don't care that much about him. No, I think they're just invading the pool world. They come from a culture of drinking in pubs and pool, but so therefore, we love them. We love them. They put a bit of variety, a bit of colour into our world. And Emma basically drew the short straw when it came to the Bunbury players. She's the only one with a set of, that said, 7 Reds.
She didn't actually say She was
yes, we're well aware of what 7 Reds means, Pete, with Kieran. He's only getting warmed up at 7. I've seen him about 20 deep up in Darwin one time. I think I even seen him get cut off. So, all right, big chance. Ron's got, from what looked like Ron being in a lot of trouble in this frame, Ron's now got a big chance of going out here. So, I can tell you when I played him earlier today, everything was smooth and just on track, and just looked like it was always going to happen. Today, this match, you can tell there's just a bit more nerves there. Things are not just flowing quite as smoothly as we expect at the moment. And see whether he wants to. I mean, he's got the right angle to just tap that yellow ball off the rail, I'd say, if he's got the angle, but I think the red's in the road, so he might just try and screw up behind that. Yeah, just. I think he was trying to break that out. Yeah, get it off road. I agree with you. I definitely think that since Barney moved to WA, we've been looking for Ron and Barney in a final. It hasn't quite been the level yet, but I can see it get going. Eight's fine. Yep. Yeah, Rocky. Look, it does feel a little bit muggy-ish, and I think these cloths are actually due for replacement soon. I think, aren't they, Marchie? Don't they normally do redo the cloths just before Country Week? So I think the cloths are getting to that stage of being worn out. And slowing down and getting harder, even though they've been ironed a few times today. I do think they're just starting to go, they're starting to lose their space. They normally do them for Country Week. That's the first of, they're done a couple of weeks before Country Week.
That was a bit unfortunate there. Did you see that? He went for the cheeky drop it in for the snooker. And
it's, unfortunately, he definitely wasn't planning to stay there, but this is the hard bit, is trying to get position off a ball from this close. He's played that really well, I think. He might be on this ball next to the black. If he is, he's getting down pretty quick. So he's just landed perfect, to be honest.
How did they go over there with Troy and Keenan?
Marchie, do we have an update on the score for? Can you have an update on the score for Troy? Oh, it's up there on the screen. Oh, silly us. We only had to turn our heads around. So Troy's pulled back a couple now, so it's 3-3 to Keenan and Troy. Troy's. Speaking of Troy a bit, he's another Bunbury player for those that don't know him, and had a really good run in the Perth Open. I think did he make the top 4 or the top 8 in the Perth Open, Troy?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He lost to Rocky, or Rocky had to play 7th.
So top 8. Yeah, so he made the top 8 at the Perth Open. I actually went away to Oz Cup about 4 years ago with Troy. So yeah, I know he's a very capable player, and he's sort of getting back into, putting a bit more time into his pool match. And I was speaking the other day about it, and he sort of shout out to Troy's wife if she's watching at home. She's really pushing him to sort of take the time and get back out on the table, because that's what he loves doing. And you can see he's sort of just perked up again. He's like, I'm back for this and I'm back for that. And when's the next comp I can come back from? And it's only an hour and a half drive up from Bunbury, I suppose, isn't it?
So bad,
To come and play at the venue we have here, it's a pretty special venue as far as Australia goes, and probably the world. I'm not sure there's too many local areas that would say, we've got our own venue with 16 quality tables in it. So
No, he was saying that all right. He was saying that he's looking forward to, he wants to come up a bit more, and obviously just be playing the level at Perth and stuff like that. And
it's something that I remember when I travelled moved from Albany up to Perth. The first 2 years up in here, my game probably improved 50-60%.
Yeah, wow.
I haven't been putting as much time in as I should be, but that's right. Yeah, Troy did miss a corner ball to knock Rocky out of the Perth Open. So it was very tight, that match. But I think the things that I learnt up here were just the tactical side of the game. It was so much better the way they played tactical frames, and just shots that I just didn't know were there. Learnt new shots just from watching and playing these players on a regular basis, and sort of. Now, is that 3? Should that be 3-2 to? Yeah, it is.
It's actually one of the benefits for you guys streaming these as well. I know, obviously, we're not playing, but we can watch. So
Yeah,
I've seen
absolutely.
some shots and being like, how did they do that? And even
Yeah.
like trying to figure it out on the table at home, or you know, even going in and asking someone like, hey, how do you switch the balls around
Yeah.
like that? You know what I mean? Like, or whatever it is.
A very big open break here from Ron.
That's
I'd be
good.
very surprised if actually Andy gets to the table here.
Wow.
So
Yeah, they're all open. Huh?
yeah,
It's not-
and the yellows look very nice.
Mm.
Basically, even though he potted 2 reds off the break, it was only the ball up on the top rail. They're a bit more spread out, where the yellows are all just there, sort of.
Yep.
You would expect him to probably not have to, if he's on here, his white ball probably won't move more than 3 or 4 inches after he hits each object ball, because they're all there. He doesn't have to move much. And yeah.
If I got your chair.
All right, we're nearly cracked 100 viewers at the moment. We've got 97 people tuned in.
Wow.
So tag anyone you know is not watching. That's good. We've got Emma and myself on commentary. Emma's from Bunbury, so. And how many leagues have you got in Bunbury now? Is it about 3 or 4 divisions in Bunbury? I think 4 divisions. Yeah,
4.
and I think you have 10 teams for Country Week. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think 10 divisions, 10 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bunbury's
Yeah.
Bunbury's got a really good level of pool. So
It's
yeah.
like I'm not 100% on numbers, but I think there's 200 and I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's
well.
240 or 280.
Wow,
It's
that's
a lot of players.
Yeah, a lot of players. Yeah, that's awesome. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bunbury's got definitely a good pool scene going on down there. So
Yeah. It's tough work to get into the Country Week team. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to, you
yeah.
have to do well during the season, you know.
Yep. Well, it's good to have a challenge for spots, and
Yeah.
and you sort of
That's good.
I think that's okay. Those are right. Did Bunbury win the best team? So they have a best team for each event. Yeah.
Last year, yeah.
I know that Albany won it when I was there because I was the president, so I was pretty happy to sort
I
of
would say
so. Come up and get the award. So that's a couple of things that you guys in the country do play for. Is obviously the country team award as well as your own trying to win your own.
Yeah. It's great
division.
being able to come up and like representing your town. Like it's a bit
Absolutely.
of an honour, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
You know. It's exciting for everybody, and it's lovely. Everyone coming from all over the state, you know.
Yeah.
From
It
up
is a
north.
great weekend. Anyone who hasn't seen it should pop down over the country week, over the June long weekend.
How many people do be here for? Because I know it's just like packed, but like.
Yeah,
I
so
think that's
technically
numbers.
nowadays I don't think we can even cater all of it because I think they put 2 divisions at Bunbury now. Sorry, not Bunbury, at Byford now.
Byford, yeah.
Yeah, so technically it's 6 teams per division, 5 players per team, so it's 30 players per each. 6 teams times 6 5s, 30 players per each division. So it's 300 odd players for the weekend. Big money spinner for the federation. I normally I've done the kitchen a few times, but these days I generally just end up running the bar and
keeping us all watered.
Just hear from the commentary, Leith. Hey, I love you, mate. And for those who want to see some of the people that sit at home, they can watch on Tuesday nights. As you said, the Bunbury crew have been tuning in on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Listen to our mate Dangerous Dave on the tunes, telling us what he thinks, telling us what's going on in his world. And have you guys been loving Dangerous Dave's videos down there on his page? Have you seen that with?
I don't know if I have.
No, you must check out Dangerous Dave's videos on the pool players page and on Dave's own page.
Okay. What's happening there? Can you get through that?
Yeah, he shares shot of the weeks and
Yes, I love them. Actually, I know what you're talking about.
it's
now,
all a bit of fun.
And I loved the week where you had a vote on it.
Yeah.
And like there was 3.
Yeah,
There
was 3
fun.
brilliant shots. That
was fun.
definitely interesting to see everyone's opinions on those sort of things. They do sort of
safeties and some just smashing, like.
the flukes versus the proper. He went for that shot. So.
Yeah.
So Letho, I haven't seen you on a video yet, mate. So I'm looking forward to you pulling out a big shot. Something that Dangerous Dave thinks that is worthy of on his page. So, and
No, that's good crack, all right. So it is.
and Dennis Hines, welcome, Dennis. Dennis, is a bit of a shout out to Emma. Good to hear the best player in the family on the commentary, Emma. Yes, Emma's, well, she's definitely the nicer one of the two.
I'm actually an honorary Steve today, I'll have you know.
Oh?
I'm an honorary Steve.
Oh, yeah,
today,
and
I'm supporting Mountie today.
She's supporting Mountie today, wearing the Steve Mountie shirt, and I did see Ricky in the Dennis Hines shirt. So,
don't worry, Dennis.
Dennis was represented here today as well. So, hope you're well, Dennis, and hope to see you soon on an event. I'm sure I'll see you at Country Week if I don't see you beforehand.
No, he's a touch of class, so he is. That Dennis fella.
Yeah, we don't mind him. Look, I've put up with him for a long time. We used to have an event that was between Bunbury, Albany, and Kittanning called the Classic.
Yes, I heard about that.
Which ran for over 20 years before Bunbury ended up pulling out of it for a number of reasons. But Ron here with a chance to go 5-2.
My goodness.
Oh, just rattles in. We probably didn't concentrate on that, but there was a couple of their shots.
Yeah.
That
there was
were
one there that was just excellent. I didn't even see it. Like,
how he screwed in behind those balls a couple of times. The first one was like to land. He landed absolutely perfect. Yeah, I don't play very, very, really good shots these days, Lee. And if I do, they're probably more a fluke than anything else. We've cracked the 100. Well, we did crack the 100 viewers, and then 6 people just dropped off. Apparently, we had 105, and then 1 second it's 99. Where'd those 6 people go? Emma's got a popularity contest to win here. She wanted to beat out Dangerous Dave for the afternoon.
We're going to have to, what do you say, like, share and subscribe?
Share and subscribe to the events. Shout out to our sponsors, Marchie Army. Hey? Yeah, Department of Sport and Rec. They're definitely a sponsor of ours.
Advanced Auto Tune. And Advanced Auto Tune.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, we're going to give a shout out to Nathan. I think he put you up for the weekend. Did you stay with Nathan on the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe you actually might have come to Australia together back in the day, around the same time. Nathan was telling me.
Yeah. So Dan and Nathan came out together.
Yep.
They're on the same flight and stuff. They're both mechanics.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's wrong.
That's up to their antics.
They're both
as wild as each other.
All right. So Barney's under a bit of pressure here. 5-2. The Reds don't look bad. Sorry?
Sorry.
Grab your towel to the back.
I picked it up. Oh, good, thank you.
All right, so I think Reds are the go here. Depending if that red goes, that red there goes. So yeah. So I think you come down to try and get down to this bottom one.
Yeah.
Get these 2 out and then sort of work back up. It's going to be a lot of work to come from the top. Probably he's going to end up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
To get back down to the black.
That one first, yeah.
But that's a good angle here. So what he can do here is just he can roll this in and just give the one next to the middle a bit of a nudge and just push it back out off the rail a little bit, make it a bit easier. And then, you'll see him
smooth.
Well, not sure he really wanted that in, because I think that was, as I said, he wanted to move it a bit, but it was a good connection ball up the top. So he'll take his medicine, and
That's all right.
So it's all going to come down to trying to get the right angle on the black, so he can then, see there, so he's gone up the top already, first of all, to try and make it easier to get onto black.
Yeah.
So
he's going to need that one as his
Yep.
one before.
So I think I'll just try and screw back down to almost centre of the table, sort of back through that gap between those two balls to land pretty straight. And then he can just, top through to run through.
Can't hear Emma. All right,
Okay.
I fixed it.
Yeah. She just dropped the microphone down a little bit. Hey?
Oh, hang on. I'm getting told off here by my
Okay, can we hear Emma better now, Crazy Dave? Do we have Dangerous... Is Crazy Dave and Dangerous Dave? They're not the same person, are they?
Must be a Dave thing.
Yeah, well...
To be crazy and dangerous all at once. There you go, exactly like you said it.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yeah, so he's Dangerous Dave 8 ball there, up there. So do we have a Dangerous Dave and a Crazy Dave? My God. It's something with the name, obviously, like you said, Em. 114 viewers. Yep, that's better. Cheers. Thanks, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
All right. So Ron's jumped out to a bit of a lead here. So 5-2 for Ron. Oh, no, sorry.
No,
Barney's won that,
no,
so it should
I
be
was
back to
gonna say
5-3,
5-3,
wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, so good
5-3
fight back
now,
from Barney there to
yeah,
get the win
that
there.
was good. Yeah. Got to remember
Yeah, several YouTube accounts to get views up. Dave doesn't need to get his views up. He's become an internet sensation apparently. He's for what was, he's now putting his own audio on it. He's videoing himself at home.
Brilliant.
He's loving life. He really is. He's enjoying the spotlight, and deserved. And he's bringing the spotlight for us pool players in WA, and
I say to support your sport and
that's
share
it. So
that's a
at
good
this
thing.
stage we've got Dave sort of we've got you guys from Bunbury now watching in, tuning in, listening to the commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. We were just discussing the amount of spam that we get on pages. Yeah, not mentioning any names. Pool Shark Coaching, Scott Matthews.
No.
But Pool Shark Coaching is a
What
local
did
one,
you
so we
say?
do love Dan.
Yeah. No, it does. Be good.
Crazy Dave's up in Chujay. Welcome to the commentary, Crazy Dave. I'm guessing you might be around for Country Week, maybe then. But welcome to the commentary. No. So we've got Filthy Dave. So there's Dave Fallon, who's filthy.
Yeah. Nice.
Then we've got Crazy Dave, and then we've got Dangerous Dave.
Dave.
So, yeah, something with Dave's liking to put adjectives to their name that is maybe a little bit...
So if there's any more Daves out there, if you'd like to comment and let us know what,
yeah,
what your descriptive word is.
How many Daves do we have on commentary? If you're on the commentary, put a comment up. Apparently Dangerous Dave's trying to watch the footy and trying to see whether the Bulldogs are beating somebody. Who were they playing? Essendon, that's
Essendon.
right. Yeah, actually...
It's called multitasking over there.
Multitasking, leave my phone. It must be charged a bit better by now. So just a quick check of the footy score because I haven't had a look today. Been too busy playing pool. Oh, it's only 44-9 in one quarter. So yeah. Yep, so Essendon's looking in trouble.
Oh, here we go. We've got another one.
I'm a Dave as well, but all the tags were taken. Dave Thurston. That would be, yeah. So Thurston Will 6172, I think that says. Welcome to the commentary, Dave. So it's a Dave-a-thon. Too many days Nah, we love you. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's have a quick look at what's going on here. Ron's at the table.
Off the rail,
Shooting on yellows, big pack in the middle. Oh no, it's shooting on reds.
Yeah.
All right, so a bit of work to do here. I'm not sure Barney's going to be that keen to be going. I think just, well, look, Barney's probably going to do a lot of things that we wouldn't do, but I think at this certain, I'm just trying to maybe bring the ball down to the bottom pocket. I think for your lower level player, just bringing that ball down to the bottom pocket, you don't have to go the out. Whereas he might be trying to play this down onto his other ball or trying to. So I feel like Barney's in control of this frame at the moment, but I think if Ron can get the right angle to get down into that pack. So the two top balls are pretty easy to go in. It's just those other three reds just don't go anywhere basically at the moment, other than I don't think Ron's got the angle here. What's he looking? Yeah, he's not.
I'm getting video down there.
Oh.
This is
Dan thinks he's funny, but like,
I know, right?
I'm
the funny one.
And it's sensational. Everybody's loving you. Yeah. Like,
I should actually give a very special shout out, by the way. There's little Morgan Troy be watching online there as well.
All right, okay.
Yeah. So, shout out to Morgan.
Shout out to Morgan. So Ron's going to try and get in. Yeah. It's a great hit by Ron, but is he? He must be on here.
Oh, it's so hard to see from this angle, isn't it?
So I think what Ron's looking at here is the double, to drop this in and land on the double.
You can be dodgy, Dave.
You can be. Letha, I love it. Very witty, Mr. Thayer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did go.
So he's actually left himself a face cut double here a little bit. So he's actually going to get the natural white ball going up the top rail.
We're all holding our breath here.
That feels like it's a bit wide.
I was going to say the right song's on for the shot anyway. Not that you guys can hear it at home, but I Need a Hero is on the radio here. So if had it went in, it would have been very fitting.
A little bit of a
It was good effort.
tricky one here for Barney first.
Yeah,
a lot of people would play this plant in this hole here in the bottom left-hand pocket, but in actual fact, like it's not easy. I think he actually takes the ball that's in the hole first. The bottom plant looks alright, so he's actually going to play that plant across. So, yep.
Oh,
yeah, great shot by Barney.
Lovely. Ooh.
And that should win him the frame, that one. So he's come out nicely, landed really nicely on this ball to the top. So pretty straightforward from now.
Maybe the song was playing for Barney.
Sorry? So Keenan Sigler is 4-3 up on Troy Forrester down on table 9. Troy's at the table though, but it looks, I can sort of see through the tripod there, and it looks like there's a bunch of balls. So I think it's a little bit of a tactical frame there down on table 9. So Barney here. Nice little bit of side there, just the right angle. He should land pretty plumb, dead straight on the yellow, I'd say, just about. He's going a little bit short. His white ball's going to run actually a little bit, but Yeah, great control there. Just just dug right into that. Sort of made that. Most of us would just play just a natural ball. The white ball would be sitting up near the top rail.
I was going to say it would have pinged right up there.
Yeah, yeah. So really class shot there. So from Barney. Sorry. Mate, I think.
That's the ranking.
Yeah. We've got the Anzac comp coming up and then ranking after that. All right, just give me 2 seconds. So we've got 5-4, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just going to have a look at our events coming up, actually, which doesn't take me too long to get up. And speaking, we are looking at sort of developing a change of page that'll give us a bit more access to the events that are on. Probably need to put some glasses on because I won't be able to see. So we have our first ranking event coming up too. So we're actually going to have a couple of things on. So Anzac weekend, we've got an event coming up. It's going to be, I'll give a bit more detail on that one in a second. And then the first of our ranking events. So we've now introduced 2 new events to Perth this year called the King and Queen of W.A.E.B.F.
Yeah.
So they come from ranking events. So the Perth ladies that you played recently, that's for ranking points, and I think there's a couple of other events that are ranking points. The ladies singles at Country Week is a ranking event, and we're getting a prize pool up from those events. A little bit of money from each event will be going into a prize pool, which will be for an event in next February for the top 32 men, and I think it's the top 16 ladies. So that's something to look at. But this is an open ranking event. So
do we get a crown? Is there going to be a crown?
I haven't actually worked with the board yet about the trophy, but yeah, we could. Yeah, a crown might be a bit of an interesting thing.
Might be fitting.
Yeah, so we could have a crown and a tiara for the ladies. No, we're not princesses. We need a crown. We need a bit of the royal wave as you win the title.
Yes.
So the Anzac weekend event.
Yes.
As I said, it's going to go out. We're going to put that out this week. With that, we're actually going to have a handicap system very similar to Chinese 8-ball, which I'm not sure for those at home.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Chinese 8-ball, when it's a man playing a woman, the woman gets to take a ball off the table at the end of the frame. So her last colour. So technically, pot, you've got 2 yellows left on the table. Pot the yellow, you're on the black. You can take the other one off the table. So you can
leave a dodgy ball as long as you want.
Yeah, so like you said, you got a dodgy ball on the rail, you pot your other 6, get rid of the dodgy ball, and boom. So we're going to do it slightly different because obviously the level of player at those events that the Chinese 8-ball is quite a high level of player, where we've got a very wide range of players. So we've come up with a bit of a handicap system from anyone with we're going to have to allocate points to any country players that come, so we'll put them roughly like we do in these sort of comps. We'll use best guess of what we can do to put an estimate of what their points would be in Perth, and then you'll get the handicap system. So technically, for example, if you're playing Luke Anglesey, there would be a difference of 50 points at least between you and Luke. And so you would get to take. I've got to bring the rules up. We've got them written down.
Do you choose them at the start or they're at the end?
So when it's 50, you get 2 balls at the end.
Ooh.
So technically, you'll have to pop 5 balls of your own.
Okay.
And then you can take the last 2 balls off.
Okay.
So it's got to, and
or you could use that a bit tactically, couldn't you? You could just tie up someone's ball.
Tie ups, exactly. That was, and it's any. We talked, and with the ones at the start, it can be any ball they take off at the start. So, there'll be some so for someone like myself against Luke. So between me and Luke, there's it's 35 points. So I would get to take 1 ball off at the start and 1 ball off at the end. So I can take any ball. So for example, if the yellows look really good, but there's one tied up with a red ball behind it, I might take the red ball off and then go yellows.
Yeah, it could be a really fun comp.
It's gonna be. It's and it's going to be races to 6 and 7,
Yeah,
and
okay.
it's going to be gaps. You'll have time between because, and it's double elimination too. So,
Yeah.
and it's only going to be $100 entry this one. So it's not a
Yeah.
it's still decent entry, decent with a maximum of 64 players.
Yeah.
Not a ranking event. No, it's not a ranking
No.
event. This is all about just. It's a new event to give. We talk about. We love having races against people. A lot of people like the longer races, and that's what it's about. But it's also about making it fair as we can for everybody. And in all honesty, we don't know it's going to favour the better players or the weaker players. We just don't know. So
Sounds like fun.
it could. It's made for everybody.
Yeah,
So
the double elimination is that's the go as well, because an awful lot of the things I hear about people who want to come up and play, to come up for a straight knockout,
Yeah, you're losing the first round. I've come a long way for one knockout.
Yeah, so these round robins that are well worthwhile coming up for, but if you've got like that second ticket in,
absolutely,
that'd be good.
And then like. I'm always trying to give people as much value for their money as possible.
Yeah, for sure.
So always doing that.
Just textbook, isn't he?
McCrory, thanks, mate. I'd look great in tiara.
Oh, he would, wouldn't he?
He would. Yeah, but you got the legs for the skirt, mate. So. So if the player forgets that they are required to remove their balls at the end, are they required to? Yes, they are at the end of the frame, and we have them, and at the beginning. Yeah, it's required to move, so they can't go, because there is the situation where you might have two balls, one at the top and one at the other end of the table, and you want to go pot that ball and then pot the last ball, because it gets you onto the black. Well, no, so it's going to be set rules on that one. So it's going to be some fun. Be a good weekend.
It'll be fun or it'll be chaos. It'll be.
It could be chaos. It could. There'll be people forget to remove balls, and there'll be people down. So hold on. You got to take a ball off.
It does sound like it'll be fun.
It's got to be. Look, it's going to be a bit of a laugh. It's going to be a bit serious too. Well, sorry. Yeah.
Here we are now. We're even Stevens.
All right, so we've all of a sudden we've linked a little bit, and we just went on a little tangent chatting away, and it's all of a sudden 5-0.
I know.
Barney at the table on a bit of a run, and what is a pretty good break. Either colour is good. I think you'll actually go yellows here, because. All right. Firing Line Q Sports, welcome to the commentary. I know they're one of Barney's sponsors, actually. So shout out to, I think, Firing Line. Barney's got quite a few sponsors. Firing Line Brake Qs is definitely one of Barney's sponsors.
They're lovely Qs, huh?
They help him get around to these events, and he promotes their stuff. So if you notice his shirts, so anything you want to have a chat to Barney about, he's always willing to help. 5-all, can we get a pole, Sebash? Just put in your comments, Pete. What's people thinking? I think. Hey? Yeah. No problem, mate. For those at home, the logo on Barney's arm, I was actually part of designing that logo for Albany when I was down there.
Ah, the whale.
The whale, yeah. So that was part of the blue shirts that Albany now have. I was actually the president at the time we came up with that design. Myself and Jason Harrop and a couple of other people were involved with that, I think.
Awesome.
So, Albany known for its whaling, so that's where that sort of idea came from.
Oh, such a beautiful town, huh?
Yeah.
The oceanscape is just...
It's a lovely place down there.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, beautiful town, good people. Very worth a visit if ever there's an Albany comp coming up. Highly recommend for everyone to go down and
Yeah, it'd be nice to see, and I think it's something that in consultation with the Albany ladies down there is, we'd love to grow their event a bit more now. It was good to see a few people come down this year, and I think if you get ladies start to go away together to some events and get some events of your own to go away and travel away for.
Well, this is just it. We tend to have fun, don't we?
Yeah, you always have a good time.
It's a good excuse.
There's always
for a
plenty of
weekend
snacks
away.
around and food around because you always,
I
I think.
Everyone brings a plate and it's great. We just have some jelly snakes.
Oh. Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's Marchie, for those who's just sitting in waiting for his grand final, and he had the word food, and Marchie had the knowledge and the opinion that the ladies put on the best feed.
There was the nod of approval.
And so we've got our poll going down there. If you want to have a vote now, I can see 75% are voting Ron at the moment, but I haven't looked at the numbers on how that's going. 130 viewers, so thanks for tuning in, guys. For those who, Big D and Emma from Bunbury on the commentary. So it was 5-2 to Ron, but Barney's sort of really starting to hit his straps here, and big chance to actually take the lead for... Will this be the first time he's been in the lead, maybe?
Oh, comfortable, hey?
Beautiful shot from Barney. Played that really well. Great pace. And so pretty natural now. Just drop this in and black into the middle and... Yeah.
I love it. Just drop
so back to
in.
56%. I think one of the things we sort of hopefully look forward to in years to come, oh no, he's just going to screw straight across, beautiful, is that Barney and Ron could be heading our Western Australian side in years to come.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what their plans are for nationals, but I was talking to Ron. He hasn't made his mind up yet, but I'm sure we'll wildcard him in. Says Marchie. Oh, Queensland keep wild. No, so Barney is now officially a Western Australian. So for anyone in Queensland,
did he have a swearing-in ceremony?
He's been here for at least 12 months now, so he's no longer theirs. Although the rules have been bent for years, everyone's played for New South Wales. It's any good that doesn't want to play and just wants to get selected. Dax Wasley.
Cheeky.
Oh, you get a shout out to Dax. No, I think it's a pretty strong start to what could be our state team moving forward. So I think that's the other thing with the ladies. I think if you can get some more events going and start to build your skills and thing, I think it'd make our ladies side a bit more, definitely bring some new players into our ladies side.
God, there's some incredible women though on the team.
Yeah, there's some great players around, and I think
saw down there in the bottom corner. I was had a wee little walk around there and had a look at the pictures, and isn't it Sue
Percentage?
Yeah, she's class, isn't she?
Oh, she is all class, Susie Percentage.
And Christy as well. I saw some photos of her down there. I think it was 2003 or 2006 or something. Thank you. We're getting the drinks orders in here.
All right, now in our non-qualifiers, just for them, it's gone to 4-4.
Wow.
So
tents down there. You can see all the Bunbury crowder.
Yeah, and so the Bunbury crowd are down cheering their man on Troy. Unlucky by Ron. He just tried to develop that ball there. If he'd have got that, he'd have been out. So I think he's still got the chance here. So they play a deep screw shot on the ball to the top and try and screw across. I think he's got a good angle here to do it, actually. It just depends on his outcome, basically. He's riding for a little bit of luck. How's that worked out for him? Yeah, it's worked out beautifully for him. So
right out in the middle.
That's just about perfect for him. I think, he obviously loved the white ball a little bit more out in the open, but player of Ron's capability, I expect him to drop this in and come down and land on his two bottom balls. Stop.
Ooh.
That's a bit unfortunate for Ron. As much as he can still probably pot it, which he can, but it doesn't leave his next position. But he's actually here. See here, up the top left-hand corner, he's got a big pocket for the black.
Mm-hmm.
So he has got the option of basically if he can land on
1,
you know,
2, 3.
just as long as he can get it somewhere in the open.
Square.
Yeah, I think he'll pot the ball in the middle,
Mm-hmm. Then
pot
down,
the bottom right,
across, and up.
and then sort of depending on the angle whether he can get on the right angle. It's going to be tough, but if he can screw into this, so he pots that ball and screw back into the second, and he's only just snuck that in. He might actually have the right angle here
Come around then.
to play that ball. He's going to have to play it now. So he'll just try and screw back into these two balls. Oh, that's a great shot.
He's kind of tucked the black in a wee bit, but I'm
yeah.
sure he can work
So
with that still.
I think he's probably going to come up for the double now. I think he'll have to play up for the double. We might be having some trouble with the streaming, so Sebastian, sorry, he's just jumping back into that. So I'm not sure if we've got viewers at home or not. But we'll keep pretending we have.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
He's probably gone too far here, but thank you, mate.
Computer whiz on the go here, huh?
Yeah, so Sebastian sits at home and does all this computer work for you.
What a legend.
He is brilliant at what he does. Sets it all up, attaches all this stuff. So big shot from Ron here to get back on the. That feels. Oh no! Wow.
Whoa.
That's two.
All remotely. So
Yeah.
helping them with Paul said they got a question, something
Yep.
goes wrong. And something that the Federation's trying to do to support regional.
Yep. Yeah, so we're working on how we provide that support regionally and to everybody on this sort of situation. We can do it remotely, so it's great what we can do here.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. You look at the big screens we've got here. You're watching yourself on the big screen there today. Sort of looking at it and going, "Oh my God!" I'm sure you've seen the back of my shirt. It's got a group of players from all over Australia.
Awesome.
We're a group that we have a chat group, and so normally when I'm playing here on a Sunday, or whatever, I wear the shirt. Shout out to the boys at the Slow Nine, when they call them. I'm not sure where the name Slow Nine came from, but that's what we ended up with. So we're just a group of pool players, a couple of Queenslanders, a couple of New South Wales, a couple of South Australian. I remember where we all come from, and the three of us from WA. So.
No, it is great.
All right, looks like we're back and going and running with everything. So I'm not sure if we had a little bit of break at home, but
welcome back if
we did.
Sure.
We haven't got the Facebook. I mean the comments up on the side yet, but he's still working on that for us. So. I haven't had any messages on my phone yet saying the thing is gone. A bit of a slower half in the footy. It's only 67-13. Oh no. Marchie's waiting on the other match, which, look, is a race to 5, and we thought they'd be finished, roughly about halfway of this match. And apparently it looks like they're trying to play for a stalemate, so...
He's getting banged for their buck.
Absolutely. All right, so Barney with a big chance now. We expect him to knock these 3 in. And 7-5, possibly, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking forward to when the comments go back up, seeing where the poll's at now. Is any changes?
All right. 7-5 to... Did they just have a stalemate?
Oh, they did. They just had a stalemate.
So
Wow.
that's messing up with our timing. It is. I was pretty spot on with our timing today, but the boys are taking a little bit longer.
Well, they did both have a journey.
Yep,
And obviously
yep.
had a bigger journey than Troy, but like they might as well.
And Wings
hours
2706. Welcome to the commentary. Yes, Darren, who obviously most people will know, and Emma is from Bunbury, so she's come up to play for the weekend and jumped on the commentary, and much appreciated. Everyone's loved having some different voices on the commentary today so far, and we've had a bit of a chat about a lot of things, and what we have got is Barney now with a 7-5 lead. So
We sure do.
it's sort of come out of nowhere, really, hadn't it? Because Ron was
He's
looking
got his
like
rhythm,
everything was
hey?
going his way, and probably 2 missed doubles, and the 2 doubles that Ron's missed sort of could have changed this game a big time, I think. So,
That's true.
so Ron needs to sort of fight back. So according to the poll has still got Ron as favourite at the moment, which you would think that would be
Let's see.
changing around, but
Well, I don't know, because they're both both touch a class as such. Like it's quite easy to go one way or another.
yeah, absolutely,
There's still a few frames left. I wouldn't want to be picking one.
Yeah, and look, we're racing to 10 here, so Andy's now favourite for sure, but Reds do look pretty good here if Ron gets this one first. He has.
Lovely.
But things just aren't quite going Ron's way. You see,
No,
like
I
even
see
there,
that
he's tried to avoid something. He's avoided it pretty well, and then just nudged the ball across, and so what was on is now not on. And then when you look at the yellows now, other than that one ball, all the yellows are out in the open. So we've had 25 votes in the poll by the looks of it. So I reckon there'd be a lot would want to change their vote at the moment. But that's a really good safety shot. Yeah, didn't think of that myself, to be honest.
No.
That's a great safety shot. Like, he's got a ball out that was dead, and it's landed perfectly in the middle of the table.
I don't know.
Really, I'm trying to look at where. The Queenslanders are involved. Jamie Shea knows nothing in relation to Queensland pool politics and claiming our Queensland superstar. Well, I get what you want, but he's ours now. He's decided he's had enough of you, K-Toads, and said, I'm coming over here to WA, where the sun's bright and the pool players are where I want to be. So, he's loving life down in Albany, Barney is. I know that much. He joined the lifestyle.
Oh, it's a beautiful part of the world, but that Queensland weather, it's spectacular as well.
Shout out to Claire Marsh. She says hi.
Nice part of the world.
Claire says you're doing a great job, Emma.
Oh, thanks,
she's
Claire.
on my own personal messages, Claire is.
I wasn't. I was strong-armed into this, by the way. I wasn't. I just came out and everyone was like, "Oh, Emma, you drew the straw."
Yeah, look, I will admit I was here, and as part of that conversation of your fellow Bunbury crew just dobbing you in.
Yeah, I know.
You drew the straw, sure. You were nominated. Everyone picked you. They were coming up with every excuse under the sun to try and get you on the on the commentary. But
I was just living my best life, unaware.
I'm not
of
sure
the
what they're what they're on about. You're doing a great job. We're enjoying having you on the commentary. Everyone's saying lovely things about you.
Thanks, team.
Yeah. All right, so let's. So we might have a little bit of a battle here about tactics. So I think Barney will just play this. This is a good shot for people to learn if he does play it. Just a little wrap-up snooker behind the ball at the bottom of the table. And this is one of the shots I was talking about when I said I didn't know. But okay, he's seen something else at the moment. He's going to have a go here, is he? Not sure what he's... Yep. That's a big shot by Barney. Still, I'm not convinced he's going out here, so... Like, it's not an easy layout. I'm surprised he played that shot, to be honest. I think sometimes the quality of player that they're playing, when they're playing a high quality play themselves, can force them into some shots.
Well, yeah. Maybe you just needed to get out in the open so that you could get better.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, and someone just commented they're committed now. Full send. Full send.
Yeah, there's a big, because he's got, the ball on the rail that's dead. Now, obviously, what he was trying to do is get the white ball down this end of the table towards the bottom so he can try and extract that out.
Yeah.
But then he's going to be doing it probably from the ball. Yeah,
for sure.
Look, Dave.
He's a touch of class, isn't he?
I think he committed. You're right. He's committed, and having the lead sometimes in a race, you commit to something that you're probably going, if I can get this one, and I'm 8-5, and I'm nearly there.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was on at all. Like I didn't think it was something that was he would look at, and go 7, 8 times out of 10, I'm going out here. So. So what he's looking at here is just trying to play the turnover shot now and run the white ball down, I think, fine to the, see if he can, that's what he's looking at, is trying to just top this through, but a turnover shot, but it's a tough turnover shot.
Yeah. I'll just be interested to see where he leaves his white.
So because the red's actually off the rail a bit here. So.
That's grand, hey? Oh, can he go straight up though?
Cheers, Jamie. So I'm Big D. That most people in WA know me, and many around the country know me from blackball as well. I play for a bit of blackball. And Emma is one of our country people from Bunbury who came up for the weekend. So, cheers for the shout out.
I just got thrown in the hot seat, guys.
Sorry?
I just said I just got thrown in the hot seat.
Yeah, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. So this is a big pot for Ron. If he can drop this in, then he's got a big chance. But it's a tough pot. Great shot by Ron Kelly.
God,
they don't stop here, but I think he can get the white ball out here while he cuts this ball off. So he'll probably play this just with a bit of side. So probably get the right side of it. Bit of right hand side to just try and straighten the white ball back up so it doesn't run into the yellow.
Yes. Look there.
See, great little safety. Beautiful safety. And good call, Wings. You got that onto that before it. I got so used to them going for shots. So shout out Jay Bassinelli. Thanks, mate. Down in Albany.
Yep.
It's actually quite interesting. So Jay and Ben Foster, who did play this week, both got into race and speedway stuff. So a couple of pool players now in the speedway scene. So if you happen to be at the speedway in Perth, I think Benny Foster and and Jay Bassinelli are quite often there. So
did they ever come down to Bunbury?
I think they might actually. I would suspect that they probably do. Jay will probably tell us. Do you go to? I've seen him in Perth a few times. You been to Bunbury Speedway, Jay? So Jay's from Albany as well, with Barney is. Him and his brother they joined my side when they were both about 13 and 15 or something like that.
Awesome. Awesome.
Good lads. I raced Bunbury a few weeks ago. We run these there next month. Okay, so for our Bunbury viewers, I'm tuning in because Emma's on the thing. Hit up the Speedway a couple of weeks and see one of our pool players, Jay from Bassinelli Racing, down the Speedway at Bunbury. Good night out. You been to the Speedway at Bunbury, Emma?
I actually haven't, but last weekend Dan was helping out. He was actually helping out with the burnouts with the pack down and stuff, and the young lad got to go out in the cart and drive around.
Oh, yep.
So we're going to have to go down now. Yeah.
Look, there's not a whole lot to do in Bunbury sometimes, so you got to find something to entertain yourself.
It's great fun.
Yeah, look, I don't go to Speedway much myself, but I've been a few times. It's good fun. You know, good for something different.
Great fun.
And then the next day just go and play pool instead. Yeah. Or go home and have a few beers and play pool at the table on the home, by the sounds of it. So. All right, and the poll is very close. 58% for Ron and 42% for Barney.
God, they're just tying it up here, aren't they?
Yeah, we've got a bit of a tactical battle going on here, so. So see here, they're going to just probably, they're both trying to manoeuvre their balls to where they want to go so that they can go for the out. And those two balls on the right hand side of the table are the ones that sort of, and we all know that they're the two dead balls. But so this would be an interesting frame next weekend, in a couple of weekends' time. Like if you're playing Barney here and Barney's got the balls tied up and he's got to extract, but you're on yellows and going, hold on.
Just leave that there.
I can leave that one there and I can pot the four balls. So this is a good one for. So Barney's played a really bad shot there.
Yeah, but now his is out.
And look, Ron's got his balls out in the open now, but they're nowhere near as easy as two balls on the rail. A bit of work to do. So Dave Thurston, critical frame, mental fortitude a must here. Where's Paul Shark coaching? Dan Rucci when you need him. Volcano Green Lava Orange. Now, I'm not sure about Volcano Green Lava Orange. I'm guessing that's something from Dan Rucci and his coaching. But
maybe we can get him to comment in if he's watching.
Okay, so. My old mate Jezza Maguire. Now I'm going to shout out to Jezza. Jezza Maguire is over in Tassie. He's my pool dad.
Oh yeah.
He looks like my father. He's actually younger than me, but I still call him dad. Thanks for the messages this morning, Jez. Meant a lot to me. Unfortunately, Ron was very clinical, and I didn't get much of a chance. But I got a win in the B grade, so I was pretty happy with that. I got to do the win, and I made the top 16. So that was good for me this weekend. I've had a good weekend myself.
Yeah.
And I believe you've got the old dogs over in Hobart, possibly next weekend or Tassie somewhere. So all the best with your comp coming up. I know you'll do well. Class player, So Ron must have missed his pot. That's
but he ended up with the white him tucked in behind.
I've already seen Ron make some good doubles, but we've seen him draw a couple too. So that might have scared him off from taking this double on.
They were big bold doubles though. They weren't.
Yeah, Now that ball's just tied up on top of his. I think. So he's not taking the double on what you would think. Yeah, so Ron's going to probably. Yeah, look at this. He's down. It's a really smart shot from Ron. Good. Great white ball. He'll take that. Probably got a bit lucky there with where he's into the white ball, but he's just opened up that spot nicely now, so I wouldn't be surprised if Barney tries to run another ball down in there and mix it up a bit, you know, even if he pots and leaves it, you know, on top of the red or something like that.
We had a couple of these in the early games, didn't we, with the tactics and the white ball sitting in the jaws mouth.
So yeah, it looks like he's trying to take one of these two balls down the bottom of the table. Oh no. Oh, that's a great hit. It's a great turnover shot. He's actually left Ron in a really good spot here too, because Ron can't see that ball up the top of the table by the looks of it.
You've got to play down, hey?
So he's left a very tough plan on here. So Ron's sort of given him. Oh, hold on. Maybe does that ball go to the top pocket? Actually, I think the one that's the top of the two balls actually goes to the top pocket. So it doesn't look like it so much on the camera angle, but from live angle sitting here, everything's very tight. He's got the ball to the top. He's just had a look at whether he can sneak that one in the middle without playing the plant. So it's a very big shot in the context of the match, I think, this one, because Ron gets the table. Ron's, got a good chance that he can possibly go out, but Barney can drop one of these in, and, well, it's almost a guaranteed out, so... Has he hit it hard enough?
There we go.
Yeah, it's a great shot by Barney. That's a great hot shot. So he's just going to get back down to this side of the table.
Just scotch it over that
way.
Yeah,
it looks like he's got a perfect angle just to, just screw back off to, and land pretty straight on it. Yeah, lovely shot by Barney. So this to go to 8-5. He's jacking up a little bit here. That's all right.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Lovely finish. Yeah, it was
a tense game,
a beautiful
wasn't it?
Pot, that first ball to get on, to get on the out there. So, all right. Ron Kelly at the table.
Oh, how are we doing down there now with Keenan and
So
Troy?
Marchie's playing Keenan down there. So Troy lost to Keenan.
Obviously, just disappointed there because
and
from A.B. in the Bunbury one.
won the first frame down there, so it's 1-0
well
down
done, Keenan. Six on the trot for Barney boy. Look out.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, so it was 5-2 now to 8-5. So Ron just needs to break the run here, get a good break, and he's actually going to go dry here. By the looks of it. Wow, things are not going Ron's way at the moment, and the reds look very juicy here.
Yeah.
Could definitely see Barney potting out on the reds here. Probably start with the ball up the top, I think, and then just work his way around. Nothing looks real tricky there for the Reds, so big chance for Barney here. Barney's played a couple of events since he's moved over, but hasn't actually won one yet, I don't think. So he's trying to definitely break that duck, I think. So
he's well more than capable.
Absolutely, yeah. He's not number one in Australia for no reason.
Yeah.
He got knocked out of the Perth Open by Mandar,
huh?
so Mandar took the scalp, played really well that day. He took one to the middle. That's landed beautifully. So I think we're going to back Barney in here. I think he's going to win this frame. And then he'll go to the table with the break. So
What's up with you?
Smell of good food.
Hey?
You're doing great commentating.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks. We've got my hubby Dan Troy up here just checking in.
You give it a bit of encouragement to the boss as well. So, yeah. Where did that photo come from?
I don't know. It's like Sky Sports.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon this is you and your
Where did
chat
that photo come
GPT, I
from,
reckon.
With the Irish flag.
You look good there, man.
I do, don't I? I can't see properly anyway.
Oh, gosh.
I must admit that I'm travelling away from black ball. I'm not sure if you've ever played black ball rules before, but so black ball doesn't have the same. We get to take 2 and 3 sides away, and go away for a week of pool like nationals.
Awesome.
And so I run that, and we've been so far. I've got trips to Malta, Cyprus, and England now to play that.
Great
in the Masters
excuse
level.
to play
So
black ball. Hey?
I can guarantee if Cyprus ever comes back on the list of places to go and play for black ball, every man his dog will want to go and play. So we were a part of 96 Australian players that went away.
Yep.
To Cyprus, and we stayed at this place called the Adams Beach Hotel.
Yeah.
Has 5 wings.
Whoa.
It's all pool players stayed in this one motel.
I'm all right, thank you.
And then, so we all stayed at the same venue, all played at the same venue. The place had, I think it was 8 pools and 10 beaches, and it's sensational.
Wow.
And then it was cheap to drink. The food around the area was sensational. So.
Yeah, a lot of travelling you do with pool. It's great.
Yeah, so look, I've had a great time.
Sports.
I've been to Albury, I've been to Townsville, been to Rockhampton, going to Brisbane this year, Ipswich this year, I think. Been to Adelaide for pool.
Fantastic.
So there's so much you can do in the travel. If you get an opportunity, it's so worth going away there. To go away with a West Australian side or a squad is awesome. And something that, we'll be sort of looking at further. Actually,
I know.
How old's Troy's? He's 40. Well, that's a great pop by Barney.
There we go. Look at that. Hang on. Dan.
Now, wing berry open you put there. Is that something Barney last one he won? I'm not sure what you mean about the berry open. I have been to Berry Open. It is a sensational event, actually, yeah. The Berry Open's a good fun one, too.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's on the Riverland in South Australia, so it's a beautiful place to go away.
Yeah.
It's a big comp. Normally they have like 400 people at their comp, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a popular one. But we've now had, this is a bit different, this one, but we've now had our previous 2 events here, we've had over 100 players.
Yeah.
So the events are growing, and we have to change how we're doing them, and we got new ideas and all sorts of stuff coming through. So definitely keen to keep growing their events.
LSD?
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to Evan
Just-
Briggs. He just sent me a message. We were talking about ladies' team. He found an old photo at one of the pubs. Where was that? At Glen Forest Sports Club with the WA ladies team. God, that I have to get my glasses on to try and recognise some of these people. But looks like that might be a Tanya Brown in there. A very young Roslyn. My God, this photo must be probably 30 years old, I reckon.
Oh, awesome.
Evan might post it up on Facebook later for people to have a look at. It's a very, very old photo.
Oh,
So-
here we go now. Look, the safety's on.
Oh, good safety shot there from
Yeah.
Ron. Ron's left it nice and tight.
He sure has.
I'm just going to be off the headset for 2 seconds. I'm just going to feed myself a little bit.
Just got some Doritos handed into the box here. Just a bit too crunchy. That was very unfortunate there with Barney on the double a minute ago.
Well, we might be going to Queensland for an event. Black ball rules. But I'm looking.
Teach me.
Yeah, well,
I've never played black ball, but yeah.
it's not a whole lot different to this. But we're building a seniors team with like Mandar and Scotty
How
Alexander.
old do you have to be?
Over 40.
Oh, I was going to say, don't say over 50. You'll
No,
fucking
it's
insult
over
me.
40.
Yeah, I'll be interested.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I'll shout out. Because we've got one team already, and it'll probably be. Well,
Wonder what
Adrian's
he's looking at
keen to
here.
go away. So Adrian Lancaster. Adrian Lancaster, then yourself, Scotty Alexander, Mandar Ranganaka, and Lee Vernon. So it'll be a cracking, fun team.
Yeah.
We're playing on English style tables. So it's like fucking bars. We all stay together.
Ooh,
All right.
hard to tell from this angle, but I'm not sure if we got that.
All right.
Just saying it's hard to tell from this angle, but I'm not sure he got that in behind there.
No,
Find
he
out
hasn't.
now.
So he's actually
No.
left him. Like you said, that he's left him on.
So, yeah, it's a bit of an open pocket.
Yeah, off the rail here onto the yellow.
Oh. Oh.
Now, if Ron was 8-5 up himself, I think he goes for the out here. Because he's not 8-5 up, I won't be surprised if he plays a little snooker safety.
I wonder if he goes for that one down the very bottom there.
Yeah,
just
that's the one.
Sneaks
Yeah,
it in
it goes
behind
in.
there, and then like a little. What's he going to do?
It's that ball on the rail that's his problem.
He's going. No. Yep.
He might just snooker up between the two balls at the top. I think the problem with snookering here now for someone like Ron would be that with where Barney's ball is, if he hits it, there's a chance he's going to pot it. And so that's what we'd be sitting there thinking, no, snooker will get another shot. Whereas someone against this caliber of player, they'll be sitting there going, if I snooker him, then I might not get another shot because they'll come out of the snooker and pot that ball.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Ron's, I think he's going to have to try it in the end because he hasn't landed where he wanted to. So what he's done is just try to cut Barney's angle off there as well. So
Yep.
just not just tap it across. He's tried to develop it up a little bit so he takes out Barney's angle. So Barney could play this with a lot of check left hand side to try and straighten it up. was always possible.
Yeah. Where's the polls all sitting at now? Oh, we got pretty much 50-50. Got 51% of people are voting Barney for the win, and 49.
It's all, wow, yeah.
Ron. This is
the
tight,
poll's just
yeah.
gone in Barney's favour.
Yeah, it's the first time she's crossed
see
over.
there, Ron.
Oh, look at that. Right. Like, see, you can get in there, but like, you know.
Be interesting to see whether Barney plays this with a bit of a whack. I know he's going off the jaw.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Great hit. It's a great shot, but it's just put it further in the shed.
I know. I was going to say though, had she kept on travelling out of there, would have been a good outcome.
Yeah.
But you know, that's yeah.
So you had to play at
it's
that pace to
unfortunate.
try and make sure you hit it, but
I know.
yeah, it's getting worse. It's definitely advantage Ron right here, right now for this frame.
Yeah. Realistically, what do you reckon?
So the idea there, Ron,
I
is
wonder if you can get back into the jaws again to go ×2.
yeah, I'm not sure he's got the same angle this time. Last time he was a bit straighter.
Yeah.
He's going for it though. That's what he's playing.
That's it.
Oh,
that's
that's
the
a great
one.
hit.
She's free now.
That's a brilliant shot by Barney there. Like, he's played the same shot twice. That one was better than the first one. I think if he played that first one that way, you know.
Who's JJ?
JJ from where?
How'd you get that nickname?
What? Who's JJ?
What?
Is it JJ?
No, I'm not JJ. JJ's one of the juniors. We have one JJ in Perth that I know of. DJ.
Ask Darren Janet why his nickname is JJ.
Oh, is that Nathan? Oh, I haven't heard JJ. I didn't know it was JJ. I didn't know it had been abbreviated, to be honest. Shout out to Nathan at Advanced Auto Tube, one of the Premier League sponsors. JJ is it's a story from a weekend away.
Ah, that's all right.
It's probably not something that should be
No,
spoken about on
that's
a
all right,
forum
that's
like
all
YouTube. You know.
Oh, hang on. Great escape, but it was a foul.
Yeah, Evan thought it was a foul. I wasn't sure myself, Evan,
I
but
don't think.
it's hard to know whether the ball was touching or
bounced
not.
along. I thought it bounced
it
along.
felt like it was okay, but
I mean, interesting one to watch in a replay, but
yeah, we went over the top of it. Did look. It's one of those ones. Yeah, if it was, so that's a rule that a lot of people don't know. So if the ball was frozen on the rail,
yes,
and you play it along the rail with
Yeah.
the white ball still hitting that same rail, it's still a foul unless it hits another rail.
yeah.
A lot of people think, oh, I've hit it and the white ball's hit the rail, but if they hit simultaneously,
Yeah,
which is what would have happened there if it was on the rail. So
yeah. There, that's what I thought happened as well. It kind of bounced along the rail. Someone
Yeah.
else is saying it as well.
It-
But yeah, I know what you mean. But like normally they would have had a wee look at it and stuff like that. And from the angle that we're looking on the camera,
yes,
it's quite deceptive. They can have
Sebastian
a proper
might be able to
gap
get
there.
that back up for a replay at some stage, but you know, we've got a video on the screen that's about a frame behind, so we'll actually get a view of this in a minute. Actually, so we'll get a view of it back on the other computer.
Do you reckon he can like bounce?
I had the benefit of the trial. Yeah, so I'm actually we'll have a look at it again in a minute, guys, when it comes up. And I've got a second review which is running the replay,
Yeah,
so
we can't
we'll
see
be
it
able to
yet.
look at it in a minute. Now, Ron's left him in a real tough spot this time.
Right?
Is there a gap here? He's
There must be.
going to try and swerve this as well as play it under that gap.
Oh,
Oh,
That was a tough one to get out of, though. Decent safety. It's fantastic having all the comments as well. Like everybody's is part of the game without having to be here in person. Technology is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's one of those shots that maybe, in hindsight, the players should have said, hey, you might want to get a ref here. But unless it was frozen, I think it should have been right. But, I know Evan's very, he's a very good umpire. And it didn't, I wasn't sure what it did when it played, so. Oh, that was nearly a brilliant hit by Barney.
There we go. Gosh. God, the tension.
Sorry?
The tension.
Yeah, it's an absolutely monster frame, this one.
Excellent.
All right, so Ron deciding it's his time, or? And to those watching at home who've joined us and noticed we've had a match clock on all day, there is no match clock on the final. Whilst we did throughout the day, throughout the day we did a match clock, and that's just to keep things on time, basically. Otherwise, us who run the events could be here to midnight, depending on some of the frames.
That's a great shot, isn't it? The video shot looking direct down.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, some of the stuff he's got set up and you can play around with. So no, it's just we thought once you get to the final, the quality just gets to play and they can take their time, and we want to see the best pool. We don't want to see them rushing to. So Barney's just telling us that one just rolled straight off.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Which is very possible on these tables. They do quite often at the end suck in.
You were mentioning about the cloth,
It's look, federations had these tables for a long time, and they're probably getting to the stage where at some stage, they're played a lot. They're worn out. And maybe in the future we'll be due for a new set of tables.
Yeah.
But at about $3,000, $4,000 a table, it's a fair bit of money to sort of fork out.
It definitely adds up.
And whilst the Department of Sport and Rec does give us a couple of good,
of course,
good grants throughout the year, that would require a new one, and they might go, well, hold on.
Whoa.
So Ron's really tying them up here, a lot of patience. And obviously, if we were a time clock, maybe Ron wouldn't be playing this the way we are now. It's 3 down,
And that's the type of stuff that you miss out on, isn't it?
But Ron's just grinding right now, and he's, just trying to make sure he wins this frame and gets back to 8-6. And
solid effort. It was great pace.
It's a good hit from Barney. Still left that red ball, so Barney's not happy the red ball's there, but it also messes it up a little bit and makes it a little bit harder. So,
here we go.
I guess it depends. Like if this the ball just above the red, if it goes to the right hand pocket, I could see Ron's out, but. I won't be surprised if Ron plays another snooker here.
Where some of the earlier rounds timed matches, they were done on a clock up until this one, wasn't it?
Yeah. All rounds up until now were time matches. And that's what we're going to see regularly for our events is time matches through the round stage until the final, and then probably the final will just leave as an open timed event. And it's in all honesty, Evan and everyone else, it's about us getting home at some stage rather than knowing that we're going to finish around here, knowing we're going to be able to put the final on about this time. It makes it easiest, for people like Sebash, who's sitting at home, knows that he needs to be home because we're going to have the final at 4:30.
Yeah.
That's a
there we
great
go.
shot, buddy.
Look at that.
He's left him in a really good spot there with that ball. And this is where we go, like, for most of us the safety was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys, the safety needs to be that bit better.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He's played the turnover beautifully, and he's also left Ron not a whole lot.
They're just experts, aren't they?
Yeah, good safety from Ron. So Barney's probably probably a 60% chance to pot this. Depending on his angle, but and if he pots it, the black goes in too.
Oh, there we go.
Just a little bit high. Another, half a centimetre down. Ron's still nothing. Oh, he must have. He's got the plant on here. So if he has, he's a little bit lucky here. Oh, yeah, no, we're going back to safety again. Ron's just hoping here. That's really what he's doing. He's really hoping that he just doesn't get it.
The ball's a bit closer to the pocket now this time, so if he clips it.
Still, again, he needs to hit the right section of the ball. So if he comes a little bit high, he's probably not going to get it in. This one's a little bit more difficult, I think, because I think
it's got the gap now.
The natural angle is about the centre of the pocket. So it's and because the ball's tighter on the rail, it's harder to put side on it.
Yeah.
So you can see here he's actually looking at coming off two rails possibly.
Oh.
Alright, so because he's not feeling like the natural angle is here, he's going to try and play with the left hand side, I think.
I was going to say a bit of running side to do the trick.
Great hit from Alright, Marching Keenan a 2-all.
What's it? Race to?
Raced 5.
A race to 5 crossing the plate.
Great pop by Barney.
It was a tense game.
And Barney is on the hill.
God, Ron fought on that one. Got an assistant commentator up here in the box. How you going? Wonder should we do a wee little interview with you? Yeah, here we go. Special guest coming in. I'll actually use the loo while you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest meeting on me with commentary, and I'm going to talk about a bit about how his weekend went. So, for those who don't know, AJ Hogan, welcome to the commentary, AJ.
Hey.
So, pretty awesome performance by you this weekend. I thought you played some really solid pool, and how did you find the weekend, mate?
Yeah, it was fun. I did pretty good. Cause I was playing really good in the Open.
Yeah, well, hold on. We'll get to his master break. We'll get to some of his frames. So, So for those who don't know, you won the C grade. Who'd you play in the C grade?
Ben Gray.
Ben Gray. So Ben's been improving a lot too. So for those who don't know, AJ is 13 years old. One of the WA's up-and-coming pool players, and I expect to see him in these events in years to come because the man loves the table. I hear yesterday you went home, and instead of going to bed like most of us old people did, you got back on the table and had a bit more of a hit.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so we've got to find out. So who was the master break against yesterday? Was that today or yesterday?
It was. I got a master shot yesterday.
Yep.
It was against forgot his name.
No, forgot his name. That's right. We don't know. It doesn't matter who it was. You won the frame in the end, really, doesn't it? So
yeah.
He's got the win next to you.
Wait, Troy Forrester.
Troy Forrester. The Bunbury fella.
Yeah.
All right. And so Troy Forrester, apparently somebody from Bunbury. And I think it's great you're sitting here watching Barney and Ron. What do you think of their match so far?
Very good. I think they got like 4 masters in a row.
Yeah. You sort of watch them and you're learning stuff from what they're doing, and
yeah,
it's interesting to watch their tactical side of their game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're brilliant players, aren't they? So don't I think one bit of advice is don't ever feel afraid to ask any of them a question. I'm sure they'll be willing to help you out, and
yeah,
I know the pool players. They love having the young fella out here, and we enjoy having you at our comps. And you're here with your dad, and shout out to your dad as well, eh? And mum. They're both here, always supporting you as well. Yep. And I believe you got a bit of prize money today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that goes nice. Does that go into your wallet or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My card.
Yeah. Goes into your account. So mum gets a little bit of, does she, or?
No.
Nah, she's gonna use it again anyway, isn't she? She's gonna pay for the next comp. Mm-hmm. Next comp's in a couple of weekends' time. I'm sure you're gonna be here again, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. And I believe you want to come back tomorrow, no?
Yeah.
Yep. And I think someone gave you a bit of a award for your win today. Who was that?
Brandon Gray.
Oh, yeah. Bit of shout out to Brandon Gray, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, he got me in Calcutta.
He got you in the Calcutta.
Gave me all the money.
And he gave you the money that he won. That's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Brandon. He's a good young lad himself. He's playing well. So. Oh, we hope that we've got a nice big open frame here for Barney, but he's got a bit of a rough break here. What are you thinking here? What do you reckon you might be thinking about here with a break like this and a bit messy, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, probably red.
Probably reds. Yeah, I think Barney. Well, he doesn't have a yellow one, I'm pretty sure. So, but the reds actually don't look too bad actually when you look at that now. Like.
Especially like for him.
It's be interesting to see his positioning here, but Barney's got a chance here actually. Like when I first looked at it, I looked over and the table looked a bit messy, but so which way do you think he's going to go? Do you think he's going to sort of clean the 3 balls up the top and then try and get on those bottom ones, or?
Well, I think the one like close to the black goes in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, he's got to look at which one's his toughest ball, doesn't he? A bit, I think.
Yeah.
Again, so I think the ball that's his toughest is probably the one just to the right of the black there.
Yeah.
But he's got a bit of a chance here that if he can get through here, that he'll have a good chance to get the frame on the board. So, you watch on Tuesday nights when the Super League's on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, tune on in.
I always go out my garage with my dad.
Yep.
And we like have races while watching it.
Yeah, nice. So you're on the table and up on the thing.
Yeah.
What do you think of Dangerous David and his commentary?
Yeah, it's good.
He's good?
Yeah.
Good little bit of a laugh?
Yeah.
Does he know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah.
Well, there's a shout out to Dangerous Dave. 2025 Junior National Champion. Big chance for doing well in juniors. Where's juniors coming up this year?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, right, okay. So, I know it's, the juniors is in January, isn't it, I think? So how many times have you played for West Australia so far?
Twice.
Twice, and you're still, what are you, under 15s this year then?
Yeah, I was under 15s last year.
Yep.
So again,
So is that young Angelo Toscaris? He's from Northern Territory. He in the same age group as you then, or was he a bit older?
I think he just moved up from under 12s.
Yeah.
All I can remember is he won it twice.
I know Angelo. He's a very, very, very good player from Darwin. So
Yeah.
I've met Angelo and played against him. I beat him when he was still very little, but he's getting better all the time, and you are too. I see your game's improved a long way over the last sort of 6 months.
Yeah.
And we talk about our other juniors that sort of starting to get older, like your Liam Nolans and your Josh Jones and those sort of guys, and I think people are going to start talking about you about the same way soon, because
hopefully
the way your game's improving and the time you're putting in is definitely showing, mate. So you everyone's really impressed with how you play, your temperament around the table and all that sort of stuff. So you're doing a great job. So well done.
Thanks.
We enjoy having you. Yep, bit of a shout out from Mark there. Well done, AJ. Good stuff. Yep. I think those that see AJ down here know how well he's playing. You're playing the Sunday comps. You're playing every time you get on the table, just about. So, and I can tell you now, he's no easy beat anymore. He used to be able to win the frame against him. He pots some good balls, but now he pots good balls and plays some really good pools. So
yeah, I'm trying to get down to like basically every competition that's on.
Yep. Yeah, your game's come a really long way, and I think we see now Andrew Patton's playing Super League. Liam, I think, is playing Super League as well. I think they're on the same team, aren't they? Those two. So
Matthew and Liam.
Sorry, Andrew Patton. Andrew Patton's the dad. Sorry,
yeah.
He's the one who carries the cue around all the time. So I don't think it'll be that long. The way you're going, that you're going to be on the same. People are going to go right. It's time to get him into Super League for that experience. So
hopefully,
keep working hard on your game, mate. I'm sure you'll be there. Doing a great job. Yep. And so Evan Briggs has been watching you
alright,
out on the stream on Friday nights. There's even people tuning in on a Friday night watching you. My God, mate, you're going to be a celebrity around this town soon enough. Like,
yeah,
doing a great job.
Alright.
Wow.
Alright.
What?
For any sponsors.
Yeah. So
Alright.
thanks for your time, AJ. Great stuff, mate. That's a great little interview, and I really thank AJ for jumping on and having a chat with me. Mum and Dad are pretty stoked, and he well deserved. Great young man, and I really enjoy having him around at our comps. So he's always in very quick.
Look at this!
What a great shot by Barney. This could be all it's done, and Emma, there's winnings that might be had here soon.
I know.
Who do I give them to?
Definitely me. I just put a starburst on him.
See, so I noticed when Dan wrote the names down, he said 2 for me, 1 for Emma. 2 for me, 1 for Emma.
But I know, but he just puts them in his own name.
Yeah.
No good.
He almost like an afterthought, to be honest. The first time he was like, Dan. Oh shit! I better put Emma's name down on 1.
I did pretty well in the Calcutta up in Geraldton.
Yep.
I got my 3 horses came in.
Oh,
I got
nice. So it's about time that Dan won some money, put some money back into the family pool.
Got the C, the A, and I got one of the.
Okay, the black here for the win for
go.
Barney.
Wow.
Congratulations, Barney.
Don't know if you guys could hear the roar from the crowd there.
Well, what a final, guys. Barney just rolled over, just ran, and that's it. Emma, thank you for joining me on commentary today.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's been a
pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's my pleasure as well. And to young AJ for jumping on there for a quick interview at the end.
It's actually.
And to Barney, well done, great effort.
Fantastic there to watch some high level.
Well, actually,
sport.
Barney, can I grab you on the commentary for 2 minutes?
I think that's a great idea. Thanks, everyone.
All right, just before we finish up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to grab Barney very quickly to join me on the commentary. Barney, congratulations.
Thanks,
It's
mate.
your first big one in WA since you've moved over, so...
Yeah, it's nice to get one on the board.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
It's been a real battle, actually, this weekend. I've sort of battled with myself the whole weekend.
Yep.
Not really produced my A game as such, but just dug deep, kept myself in matches, and got the chocolates.
You
at the end,
grinded it out, and Ron jumped you there early. He got out to 5-2, and we're sitting there going, this is the Ron Kelly of old. No, I played him earlier this morning, and he didn't miss the ball, and then just a couple of doubles he missed, and then you just ground a few frames out. Luck went your way a little bit, and then you just sort of got on a run, and you've rolled off the last 8 frames in a row. So
yeah, that's pretty much how the match went. At like 5-2, Ron looked silky smooth, steady on the cue, and like you say, if them 2 doubles go in, then I'm probably on the receiving end of a 10-5. But at the same time, I've been on the pool gods have shone on me today, but I've been on the receiving end of the bad side. So this is the game. It's the game we play, and some days it goes your way, and some days it doesn't. And today was my day. So yeah, it's good.
So obviously new to WA. What do you think of our events over here? Like sort of how we compared, and what are we doing, and enjoying the different styles that we do.
Yeah. The 2 that I've just played recently is the Perth Open a few weeks ago, and then the Kalgoorlie Open. I really like the structure, to be honest. Like I think the way the groups are done, it ran superbly this weekend. The Perth Open was good, but this weekend was like a dream. And then get to knockout stages. I really like the fact the matches are timed, like the actual time is, because then the tournament doesn't go too long.
Yeah.
Obviously had a match this morning that went down to the buzzer, and Nathan sort of let me over the line. But I love the fact that the matches are timed, but there needs to be something in place so that Nathan thought I was milking the clock or whatever, but I can guarantee you that that's just the way I play. Everybody knows I'm slow and methodical. And I didn't slow down on purpose. It was just a case that's the way.
It was I do remember the frame, and it was a very, very messy frame. The balls there, but it was a very tactical one.
Yeah, Nathan's a mate of mine, and we've been Australian teammates, and it was always going to be a battle. I've got the utmost respect for Nathan, but just the way it all panned out today, like obviously it left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth the way I got over the line. But
we all know Nathan, and we all know he can be a little bit after a frame, and I'm sure he'll had to think about it now and move on from it and sort of thing. I believe you go off to Darwin next event.
Yeah. So this year I'm going to put myself about a bit. Obviously, last year was all about settling down in Albany and creating a new home base and getting the kids settled, and now we're all settled and happy, and we've got a nice little structure down there, routine, a bit more discipline. And it's actually it's a beautiful part of the world, as you know, and we have settled really well. The kids are so happy. School, gymnastics, they're good. Cool. So now I know I've got work in place. I've got everything covered. I can go away for a weekend, no stress, and I know that I've got the full backing of the family. My wife's my biggest supporter, and the kids are right behind me. So when that's all good in the background, then it's easy. It's easy to go away. Awesome. So I'm going to go some tournaments around the traps that I wouldn't genuinely play in normally. Darwin once a month I'm going to try.
The Darwin event's a great one. I've been up there myself for that one. We had last week we had your sponsor Fire and Line Cues who were in the sponsorship up in the chat before.
Yeah, Dave
cheering you on.
Mate, he's always in my corner.
Yep. So shout out to your sponsors. I know you've got a few, so you want to give a shout out to them?
Obviously, I want to take a big shout out to my man Paul at Energy Efficient Windows Brisbane, because he's fully backing me this year. Yep. We had a good chat after nationals, and I come to the reality that I don't play this game for money.
Yep.
And it's been a long time that I've entered a tournament thinking it's not really about the money. Like it's nothing to do with the money really. Yep. National showed me that, and anybody who really plays this game for money is in the wrong game.
Yep.
But obviously we're all battling our hearts out. We're all trying to win a few dollars at the end of the day. So I had a good chat with Paul at the start of the year. I told him what I wanted to do, and he's fully backing me. He believes in me 100%. He's backed me since I started playing pool in Australia. All the money games, all the tournaments, all the sponsorship. He's always been there for me. So massive props to him. But also Dave at Firing Line and Zach's Custom Cues. I've used their equipment for a few seasons now, and never let me down. I'm always like me and Dave are always tinkering, trying to find. Obviously this weekend was the new carbon brake cue which I was using. Still yet to find the sweet spot, but I'll be working on it, and hopefully good to come. But
I haven't got a brake cue myself yet, but something I don't always think. I did have a Zach's Custom cue until some bugger stole it in Malta, I'm sort
devastated.
Of umming and ahhing and still deciding myself what I'm looking for next, but Well done for the weekend, mate. Have a safe
mate.
trip home, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for your
Cheers,
time.
Daz. Yeah, thanks for running the tournament. You and
Cheers,
Marchie, you did a fantastic job again.
Thanks, buddy.
Cheers,
mate.
thanks, guys. Yeah.
Good night, guys. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, Big D. So, you and Marchie this weekend. I said to Marchie like yesterday, I don't know how you play and organise at the same time.
It's actually
ridiculous.
the last two events, because we've now got the structure to where we really want it. It feels like that we are pretty well on top.
Yeah.
Like, I played the event at Perth Open and this one going, I feel good.
Cheers, man. Thanks, man.
See the father in London, Andy.
Say again?
See the father. A real Irish Andy Barnett. Kalgoorlie Cup.
I've seen. See,
Seen the crowd and everything. No?
what's it?
Real Irish Andy Barnett is the champion. That was Big D there, look. With the trophy.
And there's Marchie, look.
Oh yeah. Now you're right. Yeah.
Oh, you want to give them to Dan, or you want to give them
Oh, there's me wallet. I knew something was missing. Marchie's on the thing. But don't. Ron. Unlucky, but he will. Thank you. He just rolled the fuck over you once. Thanks. Yeah. It was a good tournament. No. Good stuff, mate. Well played.
He took advantage of it.
Yes.
5-2 up, and he took advantage of the dry break, and he didn't really do anything wrong.
The two doubles.
And the two doubles that rattled.
If the two doubles go in, I'll just say.
Yeah, we saw the two doubles rattle. All right, so
What's that? Smell of money? Commentary still on. Where's Dave Hannah?
Dave Hannah.
Probably the only thing I've won in this building, eh?
right, so that's the 400 for that one, so that's paid.
If you say so.